The trial's about to happen. Hey, Bass.
Brian, I gotta talk to you real quick because I need Bill's phone number because I need to go over what I need to say.
Yes, of course.
Okay. He's got me as a witness.
Hey,
Metzger.
How you doing, Metzger?
I look
Hey.
silly.
I mean, you look pretty good.
He's got me as a witness for this fencing thing because he denied you an attorney, right, regarding the IA investigation. However, I wasn't present in the room, right?
No, you were in the room because okay, let's okay. So the first time he denied it, and then he brought up the fact that he brought up the court case, and then I brought up
Oh, the one with where they questioned the both of us.
yes.
Yes. No, never mind. We're good. We're good. Yes, I was present. I remember that. I thought the first time he talked to Svensson, the first complaint.
Right. The first time, you want to pull out a car?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the first time I was there along with Dark, and then when you, me, Brenda, Metzger, and Svensson were together, he brought up the court case that I've levied against him, just like almost out of nowhere. And then I brought up the Fifth Amendment thing, and he once again stated that he acknowledged that he didn't allow me a lawyer, and once again defended that a lawyer was not present, even though I articulated
something that I completely forgot. Fuck. He said it wasn't criminal, it was civil.
He didn't have to do it with punitive charges, and
because it was
after
punitive,
I
that's right.
said it doesn't matter if I request one, and you know, there's you know, ample opportunity that it could be
criminal, right?
Yeah.
Who's the judge in this court case?
It's gonna be what's his name? Arton.
Yes. Nice.
Hey,
How you doing, sir?
this should be good. This should be juicy.
Oh man.
The aftermath is about to get wild, huh?
Yep.
Prepare yourself.
Listen, Bass, listen, man, if I don't make it, just hold it down.
Well, I'm a cadet, so.
All right, I'm just gonna.
Well, I'm a sergeant
shit.
here, but.
All right.
Hey, listen. Come over here, Brian. I get made cadet for the 4th time, I'm quitting. Like, no joke.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn my badge, my gun in, and yeah.
And we can start a gang.
Hell yeah.
Could you imagine that story?
2 ex-cops.
To start a gang?
Shit.
That would actually be kind of amazing, to be honest.
It would be. We could be vigilantes.
Oh my god.
We know the cop SOPs. Heck, we can cover our tracks every single crime scene. We'll be unstoppable. We're the perfect criminals that leave no breadcrumbs.
Holy shit. And I mean, the front could be the detective agency.
Exactly. Back, we take somebody, we fucking break their kneecaps. We get answers out of people. We beat the shit out of them until they give us answers.
Oh my god.
No, I'm serious. No, I'm tired of being a fucking cadet, man.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
I want my respect, Brian.
I think we all do. God damn it.
I hear you're a cadet tomorrow or the day after. I'm gonna be like, here's my badge, here's my gun. I quit. Find somebody else to be a cadet. I'm walking out with those doors.
Damn.
Not looking back unless they want me back. As an officer, at least an officer. Fuck being a cadet.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I sent it to the lawyer. Yo, Alarian! Thank you so much, man, for the 20 gifted subs.
There we go, looking
Hey,
sharp,
what's up?
sir.
Yeah, thanks. Is that Toretti?
Hey, what's going on, Mister?
It's good to see Artson, man. Like I said, regardless of how things go,
Check you out,
all the RP behind this has been fucking amazing.
Yeah, I think you're on the side, dude. You were there.
Yeah, hell
Brenda, what the hell?
Hello.
What the fuck? Pancake is an
What are
op?
you wearing?
yeah. Isn't the pity on the right side?
My
I'm
hot
confused.
outfit.
Oh,
This is the right
I
side of
guess
justice. Right here.
Pancake isn't with you, Brian. Look at that.
Oh,
Oh, she
I'm
probably
taking
doesn't
notes.
know. Hey, is
taking
she
notes.
coming up as a witness?
Brenda, I'm gonna have to ask
She
if
was
you'd like to
present
press
for what
the
happened.
Mm,
I don't think we're calling
Okay.
her.
I'm not.
No.
Unless.
Come on, Artson, how you been?
Hello, Bass. How you doing?
Like shit, but surviving.
Well, good to hear that you are surviving. I have been enjoying my
I'm on the
retirement,
wrong side. Fuck.
although I am,
Hey, oh my
getting
God, we're
called back
matching.
here for things a little
Ew.
more often than I
Oh my
had
God.
intended.
I'm here for you, Brian. I'm here for you. You got this.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was thinking once in a blue moon, and it's
Wow,
been
it's like
twice
we're
in a
late.
month with a third one on the way.
Holy shit, that was Virginia.
It is wonderful this time of year. Actually, no, I do have one complaint. Yesterday it was a beautiful autumn day, the kind where
Mitchell,
you got
thank you
your
for the
jeans,
7 months.
and maybe a flannel with the sleeves rolled up, and you can be outside sitting and enjoying the leaves and the breeze. Today
Okay.
it was hot as the blazes.
I'll
I had
talk
to
to you
turn the
about it
AC back
after
on.
there's less discord and chaos.
It's bullshit. Someone needs to take a hike.
Okay.
I
Gotcha.
want it to cool down.
Oh my god, this is like a OG
want my
trial
phone?
right
You want
here.
Prosecutor, do we have all of your people?
I don't
If
know.
anybody
If I may
needs
do
photo,
a
what
quick
is
preliminary roll call, Your Honor. So I can
Absolutely.
verify.
Excuse me, Brenda.
Mays, I would advise you do the same.
Oh shit.
Okay, just doing a quick preliminary roll
course I
call
don't.
of. Can I ask you to be quiet for a second? Doing a quick preliminary roll call to see if anybody's missing from the prosecutor's witness list. Chief of Police Metzger,
Thank you. Thank you.
Assistant Chief of Police Metzger, excuse me. EMS Mary Jones,
Where's Soze?
she present? Pretty sure she
Where's
got
Conan,
multiple
Brian?
reminders. Yeah.
Oh, fuck,
Okay, I'll
I
send
don't
her an
know.
email. I can save her for last.
Yeah, we're fucked,
Dr.
bro.
Archer
I'm here.
Weston, I
I'm
believe he
here
may
for
have been taking a
me.
break. Is he here?
Oh wow, you guys have a lot of people on the other side.
Okay. Yeah, I think I got
Taking
noticed that he
notes.
was flying out of the city, so it's okay if he's not here.
What's up,
Meg,
Grayson?
Meg,
Yeah.
Meg Syracuse.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Is that how I pronounce your name? Syracuse.
Kyra Cruz.
Kyra Cruz. Okay, thank you.
Oh,
Pancake,
fuck.
Wait a
like,
second.
uh,
Who's
Sam
who's
here, I'm
not
just
here from your
thinking about
side? Sorry.
food.
Who
Uh,
flew out?
Dr. Archer Weston. He was flying out of the city for a bit, so
right.
I don't think he'll be here. Paramedic Mari Jones. I'll send her an email with a reminder. I'm pretty sure she got a few though. I'll reach out to her. Liv Lassen. Liv Lassen.
I saw her at the clothing store, so she should be around.
Okay, so she might be working her way here.
Yeah.
Okay, and a Mr. M. Jeevis. M. Jeevis. No,
Wait,
no M.
wait,
Jeevis.
Excuse
Okay.
me. Who did you call, please?
Hey,
Who did you call?
I haven't
Yes.
called anyone yet, ma'am.
Oh,
yeah,
so
but
Liv
we
just
have a
walked
list
in?
of
It'll be a
people that are
preliminary
calling.
one.
No, that
We will,
was
as always, we will
the
reach out to
prosecutor.
folks and
Yeah, I
find
was
out what
wondering,
happened.
Liv?
And
Yeah, but
if
do you
things
have
beyond
anyone that
control
you're
happen,
calling?
then you
Yeah,
know,
I'm
grant
looking
clemency, but if they're
for
assholes,
Trooper Hunter,
well, then I got a
Evie
surprise for
Quinn,
'em.
Sam Bass,
I'm here.
Liv, Swenson.
Hi,
What about
Arson.
Brenda.
Oh, fuck, Hunter's name.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Hey, can you please
Swenson,
call
is
my name
Swenson
too?
here?
Just call my name too.
Oh my god, I love
Brenda.
this tomato.
Okay. Yes, I'm here.
He's probably going to hit me after the case.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at
he's
that.
upset
IA's
that our
not acknowledging the power of the court.
All right, Mr. Mays.
Yes, sir.
Are you prepared? Do you have all your witnesses here?
We're missing Officer Swenson. I don't know if there's an Evie Quinn here.
I'm here.
Okay, Evie's here. Liv,
Mhm.
Yes, I'm here.
Well, that's for us to show, sir.
All right. Svensson was duly notified. He'll go on the list then. We'll reach out to him if he does not otherwise appear. Officers, if you could do me a favor, use any of your channels and entice him to appear, I would appreciate it.
Hear that?
Who is that, Artisan? Svensson?
Metzger just
Svensson,
said that
sir.
he has nothing he
Okay.
can release.
Okay, I got an email from Dr. Archer. He is on his way here. He's currently on the train. I'm going to reach out to EMS Mari Jones and see what's going
Very
on with her.
good, very good. Okay, let's not take any longer than we have to. We have enough to begin this process, correct?
For now, yes.
Very good. All right. Order in my court. Order in my court. I am calling these proceedings into order in the matter of the people v. Knight.
Oh my God!
We have a lot of witnesses to go through. We have a lot of things that I need to hear. This is a very important case, which means my overall normally jovial sense of humor might be ever so slightly lessened. So I will ask that we keep it to a dull roar, keep the grab assing to a minimum. If one of my two counselors here turns around and asks you please to shut the hell up, take it as though it just came from me. Because if you don't, then I'm going to have a bailiff here get her nightstick out, bludgeon you to death, and then I'm going to have her dump you in the bay.
Oh,
Do I make
shit.
myself clear?
Yes, Your Honor.
Crystal.
Wonderful. All right. Mr. Prosecutor, please come forward. I will hear your opening statement at this time.
Alrighty. Give me 1 second. I've also talked to Miss Mari Jones, and she's currently working her way into the city as well.
Very good. I'm certain you can figure it out in your order of calling.
Pancake, you know, coming over here to this side means you'll never.
Yes, Your Honor.
get
Give me 1
promoted,
second to
right?
open up my notes.
Go.
I
Forever.
don't care. I'm
Forever
here
an
to support
officer.
you and Brian. I don't give a fuck about that.
Hell yeah!
You're one of us now.
Alrighty, Your Honor, people of the court, tonight I stand in disbelief of the charges that have been read and the statement of those charges contained within the docket that we are hearing today, the actions that they claim therein, that a protector of the city, an officer of the peace, would stand here accused of opening fire inside of an establishment with his government-issued weaponry, gravely injuring a person of Los Santos, one that he has sworn to protect, with gross negligence for her well-being, placing her life in danger, if not for the skilled hands of the medical staff of the Pillbox Medical Center, and for the chance, the mere chance, the coincidence, that an EMS support staff was close by. Your Honor, the prosecution has read the evidence of this case file associated with what happened on that night in the Vanilla Unicorn on October 3rd, 2020, and it is due to that evidence that these charges of attempted murder in the second degree are being brought forth for you today. Through the evidence and the testimony that will be presented to you, we will prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that these charges are absolutely justified in their presence.
Stand up for a sec,
and
Brian.
should stick for the sake of pursuing justice
Thank you.
for the citizens of San Andreas. Thank you.
That doesn't sound like he's supporting second degree right there.
Councilor Mays.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, spectators, media, thank you for being here. I mean, prosecutor sounds like he has a good case. He sounds like he's going to be able to prove that someone opened fire. He says that what happened down there was a grievous act of injustice. Don't you think they'd have supporting evidence for that? There's no GSR. There's no casings. There's no weapon. I mean, he's very misled. Not only that, my client's rights have been violated throughout this entire process and threatened with job action and personal threats made to him because of this case. This will all be proven, and it will also be proven this is a misunderstanding and a
Oh
miscarriage
yeah,
of
they
justice
never submitted
and
the
wrongful
bullet
prosecution.
casing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good shit.
Thank
Good
you,
shit,
Mr.
Bill.
Mays. Ms. Hawthorne.
Yes, Your
Not
Honor.
present.
I'm Lawrence Splainer standing in for Hawthorne, Your Honor.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Really, oh, okay. Now I understand. Sorry, Splainer.
Yeah, it's a little confusing. My apologies, Your Honor.
Yep, it's fine. Mr.
God damn
Splainer.
it, Splainer.
First witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The
Sorry, Bernie.
prosecution will
Hell
call
yeah,
Meg
right
Howard
on,
Cruz.
Hold
get
on,
pumped
Lawrence.
up.
Hey, Maze, I would say that striking your client violently is not going to go well for trying to, collect what is owed to you afterwards.
Your Honor, it was just pumping him up for the case, sir.
Oh, all right,
Nothing
I
more.
understand.
Thank you.
I understand.
Let me know if I need to
You
scream
look like
this
you're
trial.
bleeding slightly from the jaw, but that's all right.
I do as the client requests, sir.
All right. Go ahead, Lawrence.
Alrighty, Your
Just
Honor.
like a
The
stripper,
prosecution
right?
would like to call Meg Howard Cruz to the stand.
Would you please raise your left hand?
Like,
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury, so help you the Holy Trinity?
I do.
Thank you. She's been sworn in, Judge.
All
Ready
right,
for the
thank you,
crocodile
Bailiff.
tears.
Bailiff, you might want to clear your throat one more time, again. You're having some snaps and some pops.
Nothing a good old cough drop wouldn't fix.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Your Honor. Am I free to proceed?
Of course, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Meg, just as a brief prefend, I would like to establish that any time that I refer to the defendant during this line of questioning, I'm referring directly to Officer Brian Knight. Is that understood?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure we get out of the way. Miss Howard Cruz, what is your profession?
I'm a part-time stripper at the VU.
Okay. Were you working the night of October 3rd, 2020?
Yes.
Okay. When did you first encounter the defendant on that night?
What time?
What time, maybe at what point in your day, any way that you can answer the question.
I think it was at nighttime or late evening or early morning.
Okay. What happened
Oh
during
yeah,
this encounter
we're
with the
fucked. We
Was
don't
she one
got
of the two
dead
who
eye,
kidnapped
and we
you?
don't have Sose.
Well, he-
Fucking
I
rip.
heard him say he
Brian?
wanted a
Sorry, what was
BJ
that?
for $5.
Was she one of the two who kidnapped you?
So,
I believe so.
I
I
took
mean,
him
it
in
happened so
to the,
quick I couldn't even see.
Gotcha.
They were a
vanilla
collective.
unicorn, and then
By the way, did you get reached?
sat him down, and we gave me and a few other dancers were giving
Did I
him
get what?
a
Dead-eye.
lap dance.
No.
He seemed to be enjoying it. Didn't have any issues. Yeah, do you want me to keep going? Sorry.
Sure, if you'd like to.
Okay. And then, so my specialty and my act is to whip out a strap on. And because he asked for a BJ for $5, I said, do you want to suck this then? And
My
he,
God.
declined, which was fine. And then then the other officer, Carl Soze, I overheard him saying he wanted a strip from another officer. A strip from a male dancer. And so we escorted Soze into the back room. I think Brian Knight was still in the main lobby area and the little booths in the main lobby. And so I directed one of the male strippers into the back room and said, "You've got a customer here."
Oh, that's all interesting.
Okay.
Oh, that's.
You all right, Miss? Hey, just want to work your way back there. There you go.
Yeah.
You hear Metzger?
Alrighty.
Your Honor, if I may interrupt.
What the?
Yes.
You warn Mr. Metzger to please keep his comments to himself and stay quiet. They're
What is
very
that?
distracting.
I gotta get closer. Pancake, shift to the right.
Metzger,
Right.
my warning stands for you as well.
Your Honor, absolutely, but that was not distracting. That was during the holding situation.
Well, you've been saying it throughout her testimony, sir.
All right. We're not going to act like children. We're going to be civil. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let's continue.
All right, getting back on the rails. Kel Soze was going into the back with a male dancer at your direction. Officer Knight was still in the booth adjacent to the main lobby.
Yeah. And then so I was in the back room with the male dancer and Carl Soze. They then I don't know who brought Brian in, but someone brought Brian in and sat in the opposite booth to Soze. At which point, Evie, Quinn, and Trisha Rose were giving them a lap dance. At this time, I was just in between both booths, just seeing what was happening.
What the fuck? She's lying.
Then I heard, you know.
Well, we got witnesses.
You know, Evie and you know, Brian get into it, so I thought, you know, I might as well join. And then I heard, you know, Evie or Brian said, "You want me to?" I forget which one, but
Yeah.
I think Brian said,
Your Honor, I'm going to object narration. Narrative.
That's sustained at this time.
Right.
Yeah.
Your Honor, if I may, I have an opportunity to rebut to that.
Certainly.
A narration applies to details that are not pertinent to the case itself. The action of events leading up to the shooting are certainly material to fact.
My rebuttal to that would be then he can ask the pinpointed, important questions to get that information.
I'm going to I'm gonna agree with the defense counsel at this time, Mr. Splainer. In order to give Mr. Mays a chance to object to any question that might come up or any point of fact, and give his reason and why, it is incumbent that we keep answers short, to the point, and that you elicit those answers through direct questioning.
Alrighty, sounds good, Your Honor.
I love these kind of court cases.
I'm not striking any current testimony. I'm just ending her particular run-on sentence, and you can continue there with any further questions to continue to elicit more information.
Fully understood, Your Honor. Thank you.
That objection is sustained at this time.
Wait,
nothing will be stricken, however.
Oh, it's
Understood,
Nick.
Your Honor. Thank you.
So after Brian Knight was brought into the back room, what happened?
So Evie and Trisha Rose were giving him a lap dance in the opposite booth to Soze. I was in the middle, and I heard Brian say,
Objection narrative, Your Honor.
So let's keep the.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and agree with that objection if you'd like to sustain it, Your Honor.
Yeah, I intend to. It's sustained, ma'am. Please keep things short and to the point. If Mr. Splainer wants to get more information from you, he will ask you a direct question.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
It's all right. First time jitters, that's fine.
Yo, Capabana, thank you
So,
for 6 months. Nick with the 3
when
was
did you
too bad.
join the lap dance that was being performed on Officer Knight?
About 30 seconds to a minute after they put him in the booth.
Okay. Did Officer Knight say anything during this lap dance?
She said she didn't join the
He
lap
was
dance.
moaning,
Now she did
I
join the
think.
lap dance. Nice
And
one.
he said, "Do you want me to spray on you?"
Wait, did she already say that
Okay.
she didn't
And
like it?
how
She said
did you respond
that
to this question?
Only two of the
well, he was
strippers
saying
did the
it to
lap
Evie
dance,
Quinn.
and now she said she joined them in the
Okay.
lap
Did you
dance.
give any
And
response at all?
I said,
Your Honor, requesting a sidebar.
On what grounds?
I believe the witness just perjured herself.
Approach.
I noticed that right away because she said that only two of the strippers were
Fuck is wrong with
were engaged in the lap dance, and then
putting on
she stated during
There's a
the
bathroom out there.
prosecution's
You need to go
own
to the
questioning that as to when she joined,
good.
and she stated that she joined about 30 seconds later. Originally, she said she was in the middle.
Even me.
Right.
It's looking good so far.
Yeah. She was 100% fucking lying previously.
Yeah, I don't
She
think
said
she was
she's like,
prepared.
oh, I wasn't doing the strip, the dancing.
She's back and
yeah,
forth
she
too.
was.
She
Didn't
wasn't
she
prepared.
carry you in?
Yeah.
I remember it.
All
Go
right.
back to Darren, you asshole.
Your objection is overruled, sir. Witness will continue.
Okay,
I'd
just to
win
restate
Metzger
the question,
for
gets back on
fucking
track. How did you
yelling too
respond
much
to
for me,
this
misunderstanding what was said.
request from Brian Knight?
Just
said she was
pay
in the
I
attention.
said
though.
explode for me.
Okay. What did you believe that Brian Knight meant when he said that he wanted to spray you?
Excuse my language, but I thought he was meaning about talking about, male ejaculation.
Okay. What led up to the shooting during this dance?
I don't know that. I don't know.
Okay. Did you ever consent to being air quotes sprayed upon?
No.
Okay. Do you recall anything after being shot?
I didn't hear the answer, by the way.
Yes.
What do you recall?
I remember Liv saying, "Don't shoot one of my dancers, Brian." At first, I didn't realize I got shot, and then once she said that, I realized I got shot and I was on the floor. And then everyone was screaming.
Ask her what she moaned when she was on the
gathering
ground.
around me.
Mhm.
And all chaos, you know.
Yeah. Were you in fear for your life?
Yes. But I also can't remember much, to be honest, because I think I passed out.
Okay. Do you recall any facts about the medical treatment you were given?
I know I had life-saving surgery.
Okay. But after getting shot, just to confirm, you don't remember basically anything else that happened within the Vanilla Unicorn or any emergency medical services?
No.
Okay. I think that concludes the questions I have for this witness, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Mays, cross.
Hi, ma'am. What type of surgery did you receive?
If I recall, the doctor told me I had multiple GSW wounds.
Okay, you said it was life-saving. How was it life-saving?
down.
Objection, opinion of a layperson.
My rebuttal to that is that if she had in fact had life-saving surgery, they would have had to explain the procedure to her as well as what it was rectifying in her body.
Damn!
Do I need to rebut to that, Your Honor?
Let me hear what you've got, Lawrence.
Okay. The fact that she had multiple gunshot wounds in her body at that point in time, and if we reference the medical report, she was actually shot 7 exact times. She has already testified to the fact that after she was injured, she was having issues recalling exactly what was going on, nor is she exactly trained in any sort of medical terminology. So even if a doctor had explained it to her, that doesn't mean that she necessarily understood it. We do have an expert witness that performed the surgery in the witness list today.
Your Honor, if I may rebuttal one more time.
All right. Last one, and then I'm going to make my ruling.
The medical report that he is referring to states that she had mild painkillers. There was no sedation or anything like that, indicating it would be a minor procedure.
All right. That sounds like something to ask the doctor about. But what I am going to do, I'm going to overrule it this time. I believe at the very least, the witness giving testimony as to what her doctor told her, the probative value may outweigh. So I'm going to overrule you at this time, and the witness will answer.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Can you repeat?
I love the back and forth.
How
it's
was
so
it,
good.
Your Honor, do you recall my exact question? Sorry. I want to make sure I worded exactly the same.
I do not recall your exact wording, Mr. Mays. I apologize. When I start thinking about these damn things, I tend to forget the exact question.
I believe it was, what was the nature of your life-saving surgery, if I may?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
What was the nature of your life-saving surgery?
What do you mean by that? You know, like, was it?
Okay. What was injured? What made it life-saving?
Else I can't remember. But I
Okay.
He had multiple.
How many follow-up appointments have you had?
None so far.
Objection, scope.
He brought up medical treatment, Your Honor. I'm referring to the medical treatment that she received and should continually be receiving.
Bill is so underrated.
May I rebut, Your Honor?
Let's hear it.
I referred to precisely in my scope to the life-saving surgery that she received on the day of and any emergency medical services that she received and if she recalled any details, not any sort of follow-up.
All right. I'm going to I'm going to sustain this objection, Mr.
Oh,
Mays,
no,
and I'm going to explain why real quick. the surgeons in this city, as you know, are so damn good that not everybody requires follow-up.
Oh, therefore, okay.
So
that's good. That makes sense. See, this is why you like arts.
No, Your Honor.
I fuck with that.
Yep. It's just it's one of those things. So
Good
we're gonna
rebuttal by
sustain
Bill,
that
though.
objection at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I fuck with that.
Where were you located when the shooting occurred, ma'am?
In front of Brian.
Okay. And leading up to that, were you between two dancers, beside the dancers? I just want to clarify your statement earlier of where you were.
When I said explode on me, I was beside him, and then I walked away to in front of him to start twerking. So I was in between the two booths opposite each other.
Oh, hell yeah. Feels so good.
Did you receive payment for your employment that night?
Objection scope?
If she's at work, I mean, it opens up the
Actually-
line of questioning to see if she was actually paid for her night's duties or not.
Actually, I would like to resubmit that objection. I apologize. I quipped on scope due to muscle memory. I believe I would like to resubmit that as relevance.
I'll hear a rebuttal on relevance, Mr. Mays.
Your Honor, again, it's establishing foundation for the next few, with the scope opening up being that she was at work.
I'm interested in where this goes. You're overruled.
Understood. Thank you, Your Honor.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Were you paid for your duties that night?
I was paid with the private dances I was giving customers that night. That's the only payment I got that night.
Who paid you?
The customers
Oh,
wanting private dances.
Yeah, she is a liar.
Holy shit.
This bitch is fucking just trying to take all our money.
Your Honor, I think that pretty much sums up my questioning for right now.
What about the question on the ground, Bill?
Well, I mean,
Bill, why don't you ask her when she
I do have one
Redirect.
question. Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
because he didn't say anything about her being on the ground.
Just to
open it
confirm,
up,
who shot you?
but
Brian Knight.
I'll do it here.
Okay, that's the only question I had for redirect.
All right. You may step down.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm. Mind the glass.
Honestly, good shit by everybody involved in this. Maybe I'm in the minority,
Mr.
but I
Splater?
love trials like
Yes,
this.
Your Honor. I was just waiting for the call for the next witness.
Oh,
The prosecution
be-
would like to summon EMS Mari Jones to the stand, if she is available.
Yeah, don't wait for me to tell you to call your next one. We have so many we got to get through. Just get them up here. There's a conveyor belt today.
Understood, Your Honor. I just usually like to give respect and control of the courtroom to the judge until otherwise noted.
No, that's fine.
Hey, keep in mind,
call
this
your
is
witnesses
Brian
as
not
one is
taking
leaving, call the next
responsibility,
one.
RP.
I'd just like to
Go ahead
What
and
was
raise your
us?
left hand for me, please. Do you swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury, so help you, Trinity?
So help me, Trinity, I do.
She's been sworn in, Judge.
Very good. Mr. Splainer.
Thank you, Your Honor. And just to reiterate, because this is a new line of questioning, as a brief prepend, anytime I refer to the defendant, I'm referring to Officer Brian Knight directly. Is that understood?
Yes.
Alrighty, thank you, Ms. Jones. What is your profession?
I am a paramedic with the Los Santos Fire Department here in Los Santos.
Okay. Were you working the night of October 3rd, 2020?
I was, yes.
Were you called to the Vanilla Unicorn on October 3rd, 2020?
I was, yes.
Okay. When you arrived on the scene of the Vanilla Unicorn, what did you find?
Well, I found people entering, exiting, and approximately 10 people surrounding a body on the ground, of which I needed to treat because the patient was critical.
Okay. And what was the identity of the patient?
I'm actually unaware of the identity of the patient. I did not take the time to search for her identification, considering she was bleeding from multiple exit wounds.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. Can you describe the nature of her injuries?
She had received multiple gunshot wounds to the stomach area, her vagina area, as well as her glute area.
Okay. Were her injuries life-threatening?
Yes, they were. She was unconscious at the
This
time.
is great
Her
because it
airways were
contradicts
clogged,
the
and her pulse was
medical
extremely
report.
weak.
Okay. And how did you treat these injuries?
I stabilized the patient by packing the wounds to stem the bleeding. I had another medic come and assist me. She provided the IV. Since the airways were cleared, we had to suction blood out of the airways, which did not improve the bleeding. I then had to intubate the patient.
Okay. Was the patient transported?
Yes, she was.
Okay. Where was she transported to?
She was transported to Pillbox Medical. I took her directly into a surgery room where a resident doctor performed immediate surgery on her.
Alrighty. I think that concludes the questions I have for this witness, Your Honor.
All right. Cross.
All right. Ma'am, where was she shot?
Objection asked and answered.
Clarification, Your Honor.
I'm going. It's you know what? I'm gonna overrule. I know why. I'm gonna overrule. Go ahead. You, the witness,
Thank you,
will
Your
answer.
Okay. The patient was shot in the stomach area, the vagina area, and the glute area.
And where's the glute?
The glutes are the butt, sir.
All right.
Oh,
Your Honor, permission to approach?
Maybe she's
Permission to approach for a sidebar?
Approach.
Oh, he was gonna throw her testimony out, huh?
Yeah, see me big.
Oh, yeah, explain it.
Sorry, Your Honor. I thought we were going for another sidebar.
Do you have a glute pancake?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I don't see one. That's why I'm asking.
She looks pretty flat-footed, I guess.
Surprisingly, because
Depends
you look
on
at
if
every
the
day.
judge accepts alien back as glute or not.
Oh my god, dude. Oh man. Oh god, dude, that is too funny. Oh, bro.
Who the hell is firing a fucking weapon in my courtroom?
Everything's fine.
There
Nothing's
better
wrong.
be a damn good explanation for me hearing that.
SBS, Your Honor.
No.
Oh, SB kicked them the hell out of my courtroom then.
Hey, Your Honor, don't worry. I've handled them.
Very good. Thank you, Doctor.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right.
Hey, ma'am. Can you point out the person you treated on scene that night?
No, I cannot, as everyone here is currently clothed in professional attire.
Ooh, yeah.
Damn right I
Okay,
am.
you can't recognize people based off hair, face, anything like that?
The patient was wearing a white mask at the time and dressed completely in lingerie.
Okay.
I was focused on, again, her wounds and not her face.
Understood, ma'am. Thank you. No further questions.
Redirect.
Apparently,
yes,
she
Your Honor.
didn't contradict the fucking medical report.
Miss Jones, did you ever learn the identity of the patient?
I did not. I was called to multiple other scenes after. I was not able to stay at the hospital.
Okay. That's the only follow-on question I had, Your Honor.
before you, you know what? No, you're good. You can step down. Thank you.
Of course.
If he is available for the court, the prosecution would like to call Dr. Archer Weston.
On the ground over there.
Dr. Weston.
Yes, sir.
Where's your left hand for me, please?
Shot in the
Do you swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury, so help you the Holy Trinity?
I do.
Thank you. He has been sworn in, Your Honor.
Very good.
Alrighty. Thank
Floor
you.
is yours, Lawrence.
Dr. Weston, what is your profession?
I am a doctor or resident at Pillbox Medical.
Okay. Were you working on the night of October 3rd, 2020?
Indeed, I was.
Do you recall treating Miss Meg Karasus on that night?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What was the nature of her injuries?
She had multiple GSWs on the front and back of her body, lower abdomen, to the vagina, right thigh, and the buttocks.
So on the record, Brian shot a stripper in the pussy.
Splinter, if you're talking, I can't hear you.
Oh, did you not hear my follow-on question about the report?
No.
Negative.
Oh, my apologies. I must have had a fly in my throat. Can you see the People's B submitted into evidence the medical report?
I don't have it available right now.
Okay.
Can
you
you
go
make it available?
If you could go to the court docket in which you were summoned and look at the People's B? Yeah. Should be on the very first page, very first posting.
Could you ask him to repeat the question?
He's asking if the doctor has access to reading the People's Speak medical report he submitted.
Fucking nerd.
Can you send that to me? I can't seem to find it right now. By any chance?
Go ahead, Splina.
My apologies.
All right.
Alrighty, I haven't.
Okay. Can you confirm that you wrote this report?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And everything within this report is true and accurate to your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Would you describe the injuries that the
I'm loving it.
Miss,
I got what I wanted,
Karasus
which was
had
role
sustained
play.
as being life-threatening?
Okay, so the fact that it was life-threatening was the amount of bullets in her. A lot of them were lodged in her still. None of them were through and throughs. So I had to take out each and every single bullet one by one. Any fragments or debris that was left behind, it can be packed in there by EMS, but for the most part, you don't know what could be left behind. So I had to clean that all out. She was unstable, unconscious. To bring her back to a stable position, pretty much took all the bullets to be removed. He only started rising once, a lot of her bullets in the abdomen were removed from her stomach area.
Okay. And these injuries were indeed life-threatening?
Yes, they were.
Okay. Did Miss Syracuse or Kyracuse need any follow-on treatments after her surgery?
I did tell her to come back if she did require them. She came back once to get everything checked up by me anyways. I don't know if any other doctors checked her up. I don't know that information. But from me, she did come once to get it checked up, remove some of the bandages, cleaned it up. There were stitches that had to be removed. That was all cleaned up as well.
Okay. Did you confirm the identity of Miss Meg Kyracuse before performing operations?
Negative. Only alpha.
Fucking old shit.
Okay, that's fine. I don't think I have any more questions for this witness, Your Honor.
She's been filled in a sea of lies.
Very well.
That she can't stop lying.
Mm-hmm.
Cross. The floor is yours, Mr. Mace.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, or Doctor.
Yes.
You trained on anatomy?
Sorry, repeat that.
Are you trained in anatomy?
Negative.
What?
Wait, did you just say no?
Sidebar, Your Honor.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Can I be part of that sidebar so I can fire him?
Objection, Your Honor. This witness has no knowledge and just admitted that he is not able to be a doctor.
Your Honor, I'm going to be submitting a general objection to that question. All doctors that are hired by Pillbox Medical Center are trained trauma doctors.
Well, if he's trained trauma, then he should be trained in anatomy.
All right, time out.
I wouldn't say it's my specialty. That's the thing.
What?
Your Honor.
Dr. Shaw?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna kill him. Somebody hold me back. I'm gonna kill him. Hold me back. I'm gonna kill him.
Okay, you know what?
It's not my grandson, by the way. For the record, it's not my grandson. It's not my grandson.
I believe this may be a misunderstanding, Your Honor.
It may
Yeah,
be.
I think. Yeah, I
Hold on very quickly. Is English second language
Calm
for you?
yourself, please.
Yes.
It is all right. We have that anatomy and physiology, aka the study of the body, aka being a doctor. Yep.
Sorry, sir. I don't mean any disrespect by that. I have no idea. So you are trained in locations of organs, muscles, things like that.
Yep.
Okay. Can you describe to me the difference between a thigh and a glute?
So the thigh would be the front half, pretty much, of the body. The glute would be the back buttocks, the gluteus maximus, pretty much, which is the two that we have in the rear. The front thigh would pretty much be, would be the front of the body. Anywhere in that region, including where she was shot with the vagina, which one was very near to that, and the three were in the thigh.
Okay.
I'm dying every time they say shot in the vagina.
From the rear, for the most part, a lot of the bullets were lodged in. It wasn't a initial impact area. However, we had to take it out with a scalpel.
From the rear.
Yep.
Why is that not listed as an injury on your report?
Objection argumentative.
I'm overruled. It's cross, and I want to hear this answer. Witness will answer.
Understood.
Sorry, can you repeat that one more time?
Why is that not listed as an injury on your report?
It was pretty much just an overall, we have the full reports that we send, and then we can also send the, a certain report to officers and whatnot. So what was received. The only reason I probably wouldn't have stated was because of the rush during that time. Pillbox Medical can get really busy, so there's only a certain amount of information.
Rush.
I can give a
was it
very
life-threatening?
detailed, generalized basis.
If they would have
I'm
rushed
not too sure why I didn't state that.
Okay, but you stated you did write this report.
Yes, I did write this report. However,
Who
we are always
requested the
I'm
report?
24/7. Officer Moulton. So I had to send it to Troy and do a report, so we don't violate any HIPAA laws.
Okay, did you know if there was a signed HIPAA form?
Yes, it was signed.
By who?
I applied for it, and then I was with Meg Kyra Cruz down at Mission Road PD, where she approved that alongside her partner, Leah Strong.
And you released it to PD on her behalf.
Objection relevance.
Your Honor, he's opened it up to his testimony.
The objection was not scope. The objection was relevance. How is the way that this report, how is the method that this report was gained relevant in any way, shape, or form?
I agree, Mr. Mays. As convoluted and messy and outright legally, honestly incorrect as this process is, I don't see why it's relevant.
It's relevant because I'm discrediting the report as well as the doctor, Your Honor. He's already stated that he's made errors in the report. He's also stated that this is not the full report. He gave a different one to the doctor. Or, sorry, to the police officer.
All right. Well, I'm going to overrule you based on that. The witness will answer.
Can you repeat that one more time, Ms. Mays? Your question, anyways.
Wow.
Your Honor, I'm having a difficult time recalling the exact wording of it again. Forgive me.
I believe it was along the lines of that the report was released to Officer Malton after Miss Karku's consented to it being released.
Yeah, along those lines.
Yep.
Okay. So it was released to.
HIPAA form and all that jazz.
Yep.
So it was
a
released
form
to
or
Officer
something.
Malton.
So I was in contact at the time with Dr. Choi. She told me that I needed to submit a form that needed to be signed and approved by Meg Karakruz so her medical information can be given to the LSPD and Malton specifically. So I got that form, got it all signed down at Mission Road PD while this was all happening. I sent the report to Dr. Choi, and Dr. Choi sent out the report to Officer Malton.
Okay, which report? The
one that
the short
is
one
on the
or the
medical-
other
yeah,
one?
This one, the one
Okay.
that we have present. Yep.
Why didn't you submit both reports?
The other report is pretty much just for personal reasons to know what I need to add and what I need to talk about. So it was how many bullets, what was given to her, how she was treated when she, or the state she was, arrived at Pillbox Medical, the fact that she went straight into the surgery room instead of the ER room to get a checkup before going to surgery.
Oh, wait, what? Shaw, we're gonna have a talk after this.
Yeah, no.
We gonna have a long talk, you and me, Shaw.
Hey, don't look at me.
All right.
It's all Troy's fault. Okay, so you're stating that you filled out the HIPAA report, correct?
Yes.
Objection asked and answered.
Let's just sustain that was asked and answered.
Okay.
Move on.
Did Meg ever fill out her own?
Did your voice cut out, Mr. Mays?
Oh, sorry. Did Meg ever fill out a HIPAA request?
Objection asked and answered.
No, it wasn't. It was asked if he filled out one, and he said that he did.
Do I need to rebut, Your Honor?
I heard heard him. Okay,
Yeah.
I heard him asking whether or not. Now give me a second here. No, I heard him asking whether or not this doctor. The question, as it was asked and answered, was whether or not Ms. Kira Cruz had herself signed off on the release of her information, not whether or not she had filled out a HIPAA release request.
Yes,
Honestly,
Your Honor.
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
ask you. I'm gonna
establishing-
ask you to move on this one, Mr. Mays. I don't. Let's move on. We're twisting
Uh,
pretzels where we don't
Doctor, are
need to.
you still referring to the people's evidence?
Yes.
Okay. Can you refer to the signature on the bottom for me and read that
Yep.
to me?
Meg Karakruz, MD. That shouldn't be
Is
there.
that your name?
Negative. I didn't-
Your Honor, motion to dismiss the evidence as it is obviously. I mean, yeah, it's signed by the plaintiff as a medical doctor herself, not by the doctor.
Your Honor, may I rebut to that?
Go ahead.
It is still on the official letterhead, and it is still said that the attending physician and author of this report is Archer Weston. It's on the official letterhead of the Los Santos Medical Group, and it says that the admitting physician
There's no
that
signature.
wrote this report is Archer Weston. There's nothing wrong
It's
with
not
the,
my grandson, by
the
the way.
integrity of this
Yeah, I just
report.
want him to
There
know.
is a clerical error on the bottom of it, but it does not hit
Nothing
upon
he's
the
doing out
integrity of the
there
report
on the
itself.
stand reflects back in my family.
I think it does, Bass.
It could be forged.
Nick, I'll
it could
grab
be
you and
forged.
throw you out
Your Honor,
Oh,
my
Joe,
rebuttal to that is if he's willing to sign someone else's name as a doctor to a report claiming she's a doctor, who knows what's accurate in the report, what's not.
Oh,
Point
hell yeah.
stands, Mr. Mays. I am going to deny the motion at this time, but the court is going to take note and has taken copious notes of this particular cross-examination, as well is noting the myriad errors that defense counsel has pointed out, and those will be weighed appropriately, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. All right.
No further questions at this time.
Redirect.
No desire to redirect, Your Honor.
That was good. He's going to
Did
take
you
it into
even notice that?
All right,
Yeah.
doctor. You
No.
may step down.
I mean, the
Yeah.
document could be forged. I would bring that in
The
out in the
the
closing
next
Yeah.
as a part of the whole
next. Excuse me,
joke
Freddie.
of
I'm
investigation.
trying to do courtroom stuff.
Mhm.
Anyway, the prosecution would like to call Liv Lassen to the stand.
Oh, he
Very
changed
good.
his
You have to understand, Artson's also being fair to the realities of how the server
Well,
works.
I mean, now it's not only the police report in question; it's the medical report.
Bill, you're doing a good job of tearing it apart, right?
Thank you, sir.
Not saying that because I'm not paying attention.
Can you please raise your left hand for me? Do you
hate
swear
you.
to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury, so help you the Holy Trinity?
I do.
Okay, she has been sworn in, Judge.
It's gonna be okay.
Floor is yours, Mr. Splana.
Alrighty, thank you, Your Honor. Alrighty, Ms. Lassen, just to reiterate with a brief prepend, anytime I refer to the defendant, I'm referring to Officer Brian Knight. What is your profession?
I am a manager at the Vanilla Unicorn.
Okay. Were you working on the night of October 3rd, 2020?
Yes.
Okay. Was the defendant at the Vanilla Unicorn on that night?
Go and
Yes.
kinkily
Was he
slap
rendered
my
any
ass.
services by the dancers?
If that was the case,
Right.
Sorry,
Them
again?
down so I can pay.
Was he
attention.
rendered any services by the dancers?
Please. Sorry.
What does rendered mean? Sorry, this is my second language.
Okay, sorry. So did any of the dancers perform for Officer Knight?
Yes.
Which dancers?
Evie Quinn, Meg, sorry, I cannot pronounce her last name, Tricia Rose, and there was a lady more that was performed 2 times, and I do not remember the last one, and first time I was also giving.
Okay. Did you witness the event in which one of your dancers was injured?
Yes.
Okay. Can you describe that event for us?
Yes. It was in the private lounge area to the right side. So Say was getting a lap dance from 3 males. And to the right, Mr. Knight was getting from Tricia Rose, Evie Quinn, and Meg. He asked if he could spray them down. And I saw him pull out his AR, where I started screaming, "Don't shoot my dancers! Don't shoot my dancers!"
Okay. And what happened after you pleaded with Officer Knight?
I took him into our manager room and told him that he could not do such things.
Okay. Did Officer Knight shoot one of your dancers?
Yes.
Which dancer did he shoot?
Meg.
Okay. What did you believe that Brian Knight referred to when he said he wanted to spray one of your dancers down?
I believe
Objection,
that
speculation.
There's an objection on the floor. Please withhold your answer 1 second. May I rebut, Your Honor?
You may.
I am asking for her personal opinion and her interpretation of the phrase as she heard it. I'm not asking her to speculate upon anybody else's interpretation of the phrase.
All right, I'm going to overrule. The question as asked is solely for the witness's interpretation and is not meant to be taken how Mr. Knight intended that phrase to be understood.
I thought that he was actually going to shoot him because that 20 minutes before I got told by an accident where he had been shooting Evie Quinn. I did not know at that point it was him until when he pulled out his AR that it was actually the same man.
Okay, so one of your dancers had been shot before during this night?
Yes, and I learned it like 20 minutes before this incident.
Okay. I think that's
Wait,
all the
what?
questions I have for this witness, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'm not talking in game.
Ma'am, did you give a statement to officers that night?
Yes,
Which officer?
it was a female. I do not recall exactly her name. It was a cadet. It was very...
Cadet.
People could just come and interrupt. Everyone was walking around, so it was very confusing.
Okay. If I may refer to people's evidence.
If you're referring to the incident,
the incident report. Sorry,
Yeah.
just double check. I'm clarifying.
Yep. Yeah, it was re-entered as A.
I think he's trying to find the point he wants to reference.
I'm just waiting for clarification that she's got it in front of her.
One moment, then I go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the end of the 4th page.
Yes.
Okay. If you flip through the pages to the statement made as Liv Lassen's statement, is that the statement you gave?
Not entirely.
Okay. No further questions, Your Honor.
No desire to redirect, Your Honor.
Deadeye's on the way.
All right. You may step down.
And if the peanut gallery would like to comment on my working, then I'm sure you guys can speak a little louder so everyone can hear it.
Yeah, we're talking about a video about airsofting, actually. Sorry, I guess.
Then why are you asking why I wasn't asking more about the incident report?
Regardless of the
I
current
didn't ask
outbursts that are
anything
going
about
on in the
what the
courtroom right
fuck?
now, the
Guys,
prosecution
please
would like to
quiet
call M. Jeeves to the stand.
Very good. Step forward. Everybody, please.
Oh my God.
There's a lot to unpack here.
Oh my God,
I appreciate it.
Is that Ninja?
Who the hell is Ninja?
No, a ninja.
A Ninja. Oh, okay.
Ninja the
Would you
streamer?
raise your left hand, please?
Wait, who the fuck
Do you
is
swear to tell the
this?
truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury, so help you the Holy Trinity?
I do.
He's been sworn in, Judge.
Make sure you're speaking up, Mr. Jeeves, so that everybody can hear you.
Lawrence, give me just 1 second to I'm jotting down a couple of items from the previous, and then I'm gonna let you have the floor.
Alrighty, let me know when, Your Honor.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Big Care. I didn't catch your name.
Your Honor, sorry to interrupt. Is there a possibility we can get a bailiff to pay attention to the peanut gallery? It is getting very distracting.
Mr. Mays, would you like me to gag everybody individually, or what do you want me to do when they start talking?
Excuse me? Well, I mean, they're not supposed to be talking in during court.
Love, fuck it out.
Listen, I can't hear anything over here,
yo.
so...
Hey, be quiet, yo.
Usually got a good double connection.
All right, I have another judge telling me that some of y'all are getting to be a bit much. If you want to have a conversation, do me a favor. That corner over yonder, if you're whispering, then you won't be getting into the defense counsel's hair. So please step to the side and have your conversation. That'll be just fine. Am I understood?
Thank
And that's
you.
me being about as nice as I'm going to be tonight.
Oh, judge coming in clutch. Yeah, it's fucking dumb when people start
Trying to ensure that Mr. Knight gets a fair trial here. All right.
just watch
Mrs.
on
White.
Twitch
Okay.
instead of showing up to the court case.
I don't hear him.
But Lawrence, clear your throat.
Yep.
And again, clear your throat.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry.
There you go.
Blech. Maybe I need to get a drink of water. I apologize. Were you at the Vanilla Unicorn on the night of October 3rd, 2020?
I was.
Okay. Why were you there?
I was there as a part-time bartender and was brought up as a male dancer for Trooper Sosa.
Okay. Did a shooting occur while you were at the Vanilla Unicorn?
It did, actually, directly in front of me.
Okay. So you directly witnessed the shooting?
Well, I was a bit focused on Kelso's bony asshole, but yeah, directly in front of me.
Okay. Did you witness the shooter?
I did.
Who was the shooter?
Mr. Knight.
Okay. And what weapon was in their hand during the shooting?
From my memory, I think it was along the lines of police AR.
Okay. Do you recall who was shot?
Unsure. I don't know her name.
I got
Okay.
this.
What did you see after the shots were fired?
Chaos, essentially. There was a lot of running, a lot of screaming, a lot of "don't shoot my dancers," things of that nature.
Okay. Is there any doubt in your mind as to the identity of Officer Brian Knight as the shooter?
There's not.
Okay. I don't think I have any more questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Cross.
Bill's got a big uphill battle right now without the witnesses.
Mr. Jivas, if I could please get you to refer to People's Evidence A.
Sure.
Let me know when you have that flipped open, and then scroll down to the section entitled MG's Statement.
What page is it on? The 4th page?
I believe so.
Okay, I see.
Yo,
Okay.
DJ,
Did you
thank you
give
for
a
the 10
statement to
months,
Officer
my
Sudman?
man. Yeah,
I
we
did,
have
yes.
witnesses. Not all of
Which
them, but
officer?
still. I don't think Brian's gonna
I
get this. He may on technicalities, but honestly, believe in Bill here.
Actually,
I'm
can't remember which
impressed
one it
with
was.
what
It might
he's
have been
doing.
Malton? Malton and another officer were the ones who were speaking to me at the time.
Okay. And is that your complete statement in that report?
Yeah, it was rather short, but yeah, that's my complete statement.
Okay. Do you not think it would have been important to tell the officers that night that Brian was the shooter?
Objection speculative.
It's not speculation. I'm asking if he believes it's proper to identify a shooter in a statement he's giving.
Actually, Your Honor, if I may, that's a misrepresentation of evidence. If you look into Mr. Jeeves' statement, he does identify Brian as the shooter within the first sentence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sustain that objection at this time. That seems to be a misstatement of what I'm seeing here.
Okay.
Yo,
Did
Siren,
you
thank you for the 2
tell
months.
the officers that
DJ
night
Dave with the
it was
10.
Brian who
Caitlin,
shot?
thank you for the 13. Nips with the
I did.
6 months.
Yeah, it says
Nuts
that.
with the 7 months.
Are you a firearms instructor or expert?
I mean,
Objection
not
scope.
particular-
You opened it up when you asked him what type of weapon it was. I'm qualifying that his judgment.
That was well rebutted. You're overruled, Splana.
Alrighty.
I mean, I'm not particularly a firearms expert, but I know what an assault rifle looks like.
Okay. What differentiates a assault rifle from a PD rifle?
Objection opinion of a layperson.
Well, apparently he can differentiate the two. He said it himself.
He did. You're overruled. I'm
Your
sorry.
Honor.
I'm sorry, Lawrence. Your witness is digging this grave himself.
Your Honor, I actually have a rebuttal if you would like to hear it.
All right, I'll give you a chance.
He gave a general qualifier as an assault rifle of some kind. He didn't particularly dive into its make, model, caliber, or anything else.
Actually, he did in your questioning, sir. He said that it was a PD rifle to you.
No, he did.
That may have been a generic assumption, as Officer Knight is an officer.
Well, I mean, why is he making assumptions then? He should know his facts if he's going to give statements.
Well, then I'm going to resubmit the objection as relevant. Why does it matter what caliber, make, or model the rifle it is, regardless of the fact that it was a weapon of assault?
Rip.
I'll hear a rebuttal.
Your Honor, I mean, if he's mistaken on what type of rifle it is, then by all means, he could be mistaken on who the shooter was. Ours are dark place. So
You have a very short leash, but the overrule stands. Your leash is very short, though.
Yes, Your Honor.
I love this
Can you
court
repeat the
case,
question?
bro.
What differentiates assault rifle from a PD rifle?
I mean, a PDAR, as far as I know, is just an assault rifle. So I don't know as much differentiation.
Trust me when I say, as of
So
right
then
now,
how could
Brian's
you identify
fucked.
the
I'm not a
weapon?
firearms expert.
How could you identify the weapon as a PD rifle?
I'm going to submit another objection that this is simply argumentative.
Yep. That's the end of your rope, Mr. Mace. Move on. The objection is sustained.
Sorry, Your Honor, can I approach for sidebar?
Approach.
Alright, can we not insult the lawyers while they're...
Who's insulting lawyers?
No comment.
Like I said, people can be respectful, or they can get out.
Kill him, Crawford. Kill him.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it's disrespectful to everyone else trying to actually pay attention.
His argument is essentially that if he can't be trusted to model a gun, he might be not trusted or anything else.
Yeah.
That's his argument.
Brian, this is going really well.
Yes, you have a giant spider on your butt. There you go.
Squish it.
Just getting food, listening to the peanut gallery argue.
What are you calling a peanut?
Or not discuss, not argue, discuss. I'm sorry.
We're having creative discussions already.
Does it look like I have a monocle?
You know what's gonna
Does it look
what's
like I have
good?
a
The new courtroom
Am I yellow?
is big enough to the point where
Where are your eyebrows?
I know what you're talking about.
people can do whatever they want on their end, pretty much.
I know what you're talking about.
It's not as like claustrophobic.
You know, I've started swearing people into you, and people are like, "Who's that?" And then I have to like smack them.
Yeah, she's way over there.
No!
Failed.
No, it's Armalite rifle.
All right.
I
we
have
can continue.
no further questions at this time.
All right. Redirect.
I believe I've asked all the questions that I want to, Your Honor.
All right.
My only my problem with the questioning is we haven't sort of established
intend to
that
recall this
everything that
individual?
happened to Brian. And then again, he's not going to ask certain questions.
Check my list, Your Honor.
It's the fact that
Larry's here. Fuck
that
you.
we didn't point out like Soze and Brian were taken against their will. Brian was attacked
No, Your
with
Honor,
a
at this time
dildo.
he's not listed to be recalled.
All right, Mr. Jeeves, if you have other places. Everybody, we've been doing this about an hour. I'm going to call a short recess, 5 minutes. Stretch your legs, get
go
something to
outside.
drink.
All right.
And if you find yourself in need of food, get some.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So what I missed,
Damn, Bill.
man.
They weren't blown up.
Actually, holy shit.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go
Holy
against you
crap!
in court.
They pulled the fucking DA out of retirement for this.
Yeah. They must be desperate, huh?
Yeah.
They are very desperate. You should look at Dan's case.
Why? What's going on with Dan's case?
They're trying to claim that he doesn't have to report a crime.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
The DA does not have a duty to report a crime.
Since when? He's a government employee.
Yeah. He prosecutes people. Why would he not have a...
That's the dumbest
By
hot
virtue
take
of
ever.
his office.
So, Bill, I think you're doing absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
My only question is why are we not asking questions that portray the fact that I was taken against my will? I had the dildo.
Right, the kidnapping. Yeah, all that.
Well, first off, we have Liv on our question. By asking those questions, it might not be, or there will probably be a objection to relevance, because it's not involved in his line of questioning. Therefore, I can't.
Makes sense.
So I can only ask questions based
Within
off
the
what he's
scope,
asked.
right?
Exactly.
So when you not recross, when you is it re-question or what is it? What is it?
Well, because I'll have Liv as a direct witness and Evie, so
Okay.
I'll be able to open up the scope to whatever the fuck I want.
Gotcha.
So right now,
And
I'm
then my
focusing
son
on the
decided not
holes.
to show up at my court case.
No.
I'm here.
Well,
I'm here.
he's-
Oh my God, Dan.
Wow, Dan, you're only an hour and 22 minutes late.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking about a movie with Patty.
Oh,
Hey,
hell yeah.
Hey,
God,
Dan.
Jesus.
Did you know the DA doesn't have a duty to report crime?
Yeah, oh yeah, I saw that.
So, hey, at least on the record, I fucking shot her in the vagina. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you
Well,
really magged up that pussy then, if that's the case.
Yeah,
right?
hell yeah.
See, my main thing right now is I'm destroying the credibility of every single witness, including a doctor who fucking signed a report with a victim's name.
My only concern right now is that the only thing I'm worried about is while I'm totally with you 100%, consider his ruling on the medical report. He said that it would not be thrown out, but he'd keep it in mind.
And you know why he said that?
Why?
In the sidebar, the opinions I'm getting is that my points are being made very clear, and he stated that. I made a remark just before, at the end of this one. I go, I'm just trying to point out the shoddy police report, medical reports, and everything else. And he goes, you're doing a very good job of that, and doing it respectfully. So,
okay,
the judge is taking notice of this shit.
The only thing I'm wondering is if he's allowing it, but would not be enough to weigh the decision.
Well, we could look at it on the flip side. He's allowing it because he knows that his ruling is going to be swayed by the fact that the medical report's forged, or there's so many inconsistencies with it, it's not even funny.
Fair enough.
The police report, we're calling that into question repeatedly. We're also calling these guys don't even know what fucking officers they talk to.
Do you think that Liv and Evie are enough? I know Deadeye's on the way. I don't know if he's on the witness list. I think he was. I don't remember.
I never saw him on the witness list.
Fuck. Right.
He was, but it's been such a messy court case trying to get witnesses that, yeah. Again, I apologize. I'm trying.
No, you are doing amazing, Bill. Listen, people can say whatever they want about you. At the end of the day, you're bringing up actual arguments, you know? And I think it's, had it not been for Splainer being around, I think anyone else would have crumbled.
Yeah.
Splainer's one of the only other attorneys in the city that is able to fight these kind of battles with his eloquence. I mean, you're going up against a fucking juggernaut.
Mm-hmm.
Bill is doing amazing, quite frankly. And the strategy that's been employed has been amazing. Obviously, from the sidelines, if you're not familiar with, like, for example, how courtrooms work, not to mention it hasn't.
All right, very well, very good, very good. We prepared to continue.
He's been doing great. I don't know if the defense is ultimately going to pan out, but I think he's been doing fucking sick.
All right, calling this session back into order. Mr. Splainer.
Alrighty, the prosecution would like to call Assistant Chief of Police Thomas Metzger to the stand.
Oh my God, it's Deadeye.
Where's your left hand, please?
Yo, relax, motherfuckers.
Do you swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, and penalty perjury, so help you the Holy Trinity?
Yes, I do.
He's been sworn in, Your Honor.
Your witness, Lawrence.
Alrighty, thank you, Your Honor.
We could not hear the bailiff, Your Honor.
I apologize.
What's up? She just swore him in.
Yeah, no
all
worries.
good.
Just want to confirm.
Yep. Assistant Chief Metzger, were you on duty the night of October 3rd, 2020?
Yes, I was.
Did you respond to a shooting at the Vanilla Unicorn?
Yes, myself and my cadet did.
Okay, who is your cadet?
Nina Price.
Sorry, bumped him.
Okay. When you arrived on the scene of the shooting, what did you find?
Well, I was admitted straight away. There's a large crowd of people inside, and then I made my way back to the back room and observed the victim on the ground, the 3 officers named in the report around, as well as a couple other employees, and like I said, primarily the victim. She was
I
clearly
don't know if
injured,
he saw
lying in a
anything
pool of
else.
her own blood.
Okay. Can you confirm the victim's identity for us?
Yeah, it would be Miss Kira Cruz, if I'm saying that correctly.
Okay. Did you collect any evidence from the scene of the shooting?
Yes, at the time once EMS had cleared the scene, I did take photographic evidence of the scene, the casings, the blood, etc. And I also collected a shell casing, projectile, and I believe DNA evidence as well from Miss Kira Cruz.
Okay. Just to append to the witness's testimony, Your Honor, this all matches into the exhibits within People's A that show the bullet casings and the scene of the crime itself through official forensic evidence. Did you collect any witness statements?
I personally did not.
Okay. Do you know who did?
Yes. I immediately contacted Officer Malton to respond to the scene because of his status with Internal Affairs. And then I directed my cadet, Nina Price, his cadet, Tessa Lamb, and then obviously Officer Malton as well to collect statements.
Wait,
Alrighty.
who did he say his
based
cadet
on
was
the
when he
answer to
first
that
went up
previous
there?
question,
Nina Price.
was the defendant suspected
Yeah.
to be the assaulter in this event?
Yes. From my initial mock-up of the scene and I wouldn't say collection of a statement, but just the general information that was floating around and things that people were saying. That is why I got Internal Affairs down to the scene.
Okay. Why was the defendant suspected as being the assaulter?
They stated, multiple witnesses stated that Brian had shot Miss Kira Cruz, who I didn't know it was her at the time. Second, the 911 call over dispatch stating that an officer had shot somebody at the VU, which lined up with the statements that were being made. And then also what would later find out, the evidence would line up with all of that as well.
Okay. And you mentioned a bullet casing, and you've just mentioned evidence again. Was that casing ever matched to a weapon through ballistic signature?
Yes, my understanding is that Officer Malton collected Officer Knight's rifle from him, and they matched up, from my understanding.
Okay. Was Officer Knight on the scene when you arrived?
Yes, he was.
Okay. Did you approach Officer Knight concerning the incident?
I did not directly speak to him, other than to have them leave the immediate area of the victim. And that is, like I said previously, why I had Officer Malton come down to collect officer statements.
Okay. I think that's all the questions I have for this witness, Your Honor.
Very well. Cross.
Hello, Mr. Mays.
Oh, sir.
Didn't GSR test him?
Nope. Just let me refer to my notes here.
You're all good. You're not going anywhere.
Sorry, Your Honor, 1 second.
That's fine.
Oh, too late.
Oh, I got it.
Is Officer Knight the lawyer, or? Oh, sorry. Just.
Do you have an issue with my client directing me, sir?
Just no. I'm just speaking out loud.
All right. You said you had a cadet that night?
I'm going to type it out real
Yes,
quick.
I did.
Okay. And you said they conducted the investigation?
They did not conduct the investigation independently. They conducted it under the supervision of myself and Officer Malton.
Okay. Did anyone conduct the GSR test?
I did not speak directly with Officer Knight, so I could not tell you.
So you didn't speak to the alleged defendant at all?
As I already stated, sir, I brought Internal Affairs onto the scene in order to not
I
conflict
apologize.
myself.
I had a frog in my throat. Objection asked and answered.
Which one?
To the initial question that Assistant Chief Metzger was responding to.
Wait.
It was the question just now that had, I believe, May's question to the fact that if he had talked to Officer Knight during the event. I had already asked that, and he had already answered.
Yes, that did happen. I'm going to sustain that one. Oh dear.
Mays.
Oh.
Mr. Mays needs to gather himself. 5-minute recess.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I think other people might be losing
Bass,
their
careful now.
heads.
You did it, Splinter. Y'all get him out of existence.
Hi, Deadeye. Nice to see you.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing, man?
Chilling.
Oh, man, good.
Hey, man.
How you doing?
That's a very new way of handling.
Slide, you can make it.
Lawyers, so
Hey, Brian.
I approve. It's a very forceful technique.
Holy
That
shit.
wasn't me. I'm in the.
Lawrence, you know you're not authorized to.
You know, I gotta
defense
say, this
counsel out of
is
existence,
by
right?
far the worst investigation I've ever seen
Your
in
Honor,
my fucking
I
life.
don't believe I was ever motioned against
No
you.
GSR? Can you imagine that?
Witchcraft illegal, Your
What
Honor?
the
I'm
fuck?
wondering, Brian, let me be honest. I wonder
Are
if
we in
it's
Salem?
bias on that
That's
one.
a good
Because, I mean, we
We're
kind of
waiting
dropped the
on
ball in terms of just procedure.
So
I
we are
mean-
not
Oh
in
my
Salem,
God.
right?
Oh, you don't even know the half
For
of it.
free.
They don't even have a full report.
It is 2020, the last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meg,
It's
you
been like,
were
what,
walking
2
in
weeks?
place.
You're totally gonna
Might
win
need
this.
to,
It is
check
a
your
bad
legs.
year. It's a dark year.
I do believe that there is nothing in the books against witchcraft.
Absolutely.
I know, it's very weird.
So
I
get
don't
your witchy on, I
understand.
Oh,
suppose.
did I?
Larry, are you next?
Am I next? Hell no.
However, but hocus
No
pocusing
Jesus.
somebody
Would it
out
be
of
suicide?
existence could be construed as murder. So I would be very careful.
It's just
But
banishment,
is
Your
it
Honor.
Subjecting someone to watch Hocus
Yo.
Pocus
could be
You're-
as bad as murder as
Yeah,
well.
so
Thank you for that.
Excuse me,
Hold on,
Godfather.
I'm being yelled at.
I gotta
Your
say-
Honor, you don't know what happened to Mr. Mays, so you can't confirm or deny whether or not he's dead.
So, I've really been enjoying this court case. Like, honestly, from top and bottom. Oh my God, I got my confirmation. Hold on. Oh my God. Next day delivery. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh, signature required. Okay. My 3090. I had a homie help hook it up for me. So I'm really enjoying this because I was like, because we went hard on the on and bear in mind this is one of a handful of cases.
What's going on, Knight? How you doing?
Pretty good. You know, it's good to be here in a case that's
Please, I will hold the tattoo gun.
how do I
It's
put
also
this?
because we
That
love
is
you.
true.
Based on facts, evidence, logic, testimony.
All right,
You know what I
let
mean?
it be known. My whole I will come back and take
I
cases
understand.
if nobody
I
else will
understand.
is going to get
Has there been
rescinded.
anything
I'm
confusing
gonna
to
go
you?
welcome
full
back, Mr.
Labar,
No.
ultra retirement.
This has been pretty good.
Hell alone.
Fair.
Oh shit.
Clearly, my 4th level spell of banishment did not work on you.
That Metzger, that only lasts for 60 seconds. It only lasts for 10 rounds. So he was going to come back.
fuck.
Here we go.
Splainer, you
Has
and
there
my
been
4th level
anything
spell
that
didn't even
Samba
comment.
felt like has had to been repeated?
I
Not
thought
really.
that I was helping you in this instance. I'm your attorney on
Wait,
a few
why?
different cases, Metzger. Do you really want to piss me off?
No, I love you, baby.
Don't worry
Okay.
about
I
it.
love you too.
I'll tell
What are you looking for, Sam?
Oh, bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I think everyone's
All
losing.
right.
Metzger, are you
Fuck,
still
That's
there?
impossible.
Yeah,
You
I'm
stand
right
up,
here, buddy.
please.
I'll stand up straight for you.
Yo, Crash,
All right,
thank you
are
for
we
the
all
4
back?
months, my man.
Yeah, thank you. sir.
Appreciate you,
You may
dude.
need to jump. Sometimes you got to do that.
I got it now.
Okay,
No,
you got it?
these things sometimes happen, and we do the best we can with them. All right, you may continue your questioning, sir.
All right. Mr. Metzger, did you file a report that night?
Excuse me, did you say Miss Metzger?
I said Mr. Metzger.
Oh, no, I did not. As I stated, I had Officer Malton lead the investigation in order to not conflict myself.
Okay. Did you gather any evidence that night?
Asked and answered.
Yep.
If you may refresh my memory, then what the answer was.
The answer to that was yes.
All right. Just trying to figure out how I'm gonna word this.
That's fine.
Man, I kind of want
If
to
you
play a
refer to
lawyer.
People's Evidence A, sir.
Which is the report, I believe.
Yes.
Give me 1 second.
Page 4, Chief.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Technically, this is where he might perjure, to
Yep.
be honest.
Which page of the report?
Not just the report in general.
Yep, I got it pulled up.
Did
There's
you
two
wr-
pages
It has
while I'm asking.
Metzger's name on
Did
it.
you write that report?
The only thing that I wrote was my statement to Officer Moulton.
So you did add to the report.
Your Honor, I'm going to submit an objection. That's a misstatement
This
of testimony.
guy's an idiot.
No, it's not.
Sorry.
Do I need to
I'm
clarify?
asking if he wrote the report. He said no. I'm asking if he
That's-
wrote the statement. And he's already said he
That's-
hasn't written anything.
I feel like that's a very roundabout statement right there.
That's splitting exactly the finest of hairs, Mr. Mays. I'm gonna sustain that objection at this time. It is entirely possible to write a statement that is going to be included in a report and still say that he, as the individual who was not conducting the investigation, he is not the one that compiled, i.e., wrote the report.
Fair enough, Your Honor. Did you submit this report to the DA?
I did not submit anything to the district attorney's office, Mr. Mays.
All right. No further questions, Your Honor.
Very well.
Prosecution has
still have him as our
no
witness,
desire to redirect,
so
and
don't worry
with
about it.
the
We can
proper
open up
induction of
everything
the
else
people's
we
name
want
at
after.
which has already been
Hell
accepted
yeah.
by the courts, the
I
prosecution
like what you're
rests.
doing here.
All right.
Like your
Yeah,
angle
you're
tech,
good. You
Bill.
can step down.
Keep it up.
Mind the glass.
Thank you.
Fuck Mexico.
If your ass was in my courtroom,
A
ball,
question you can
oh,
ask
yeah.
is,
well, you know why I'm not.
which one of
Arson.
those cadets
Mhm.
was under his purview?
You're a good
He
boy.
said Nina was,
Mm-hmm.
and she wasn't.
All right.
No, she was.
People have
but
rested.
If she did anything
Mr.
he
Mays, are you
wasn't on
prepared
the
to
case.
present your case at this time, sir?
and did not take place.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. Call your first witness.
All
I'm
right.
gonna let Bill focus. I
Gonna
don't want
get
to
my
get in his head.
papers in order here,
He's
Your
doing.
Honor.
He's doing very well. I see
had
what
a
he's doing here,
major,
and it may not be
malfunction
obvious.
when I dropped the folder one second.
That's fine. If you need a
Like,
couple of minutes to gather
Bill-
up all your nitinoid items and papers that have fluttered all around, we can grant you a recess.
I don't think we're gonna need that at this time.
Very good.
Your Honor, I'd like to call Evie Quinn as our first witness.
Evie Quinn.
Would you raise your left hand, please? Do you swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury, so help you the whole Trinity?
I do.
She's been sworn in, Your Honor.
Mr. Mays.
Yes, Your Honor. Ma'am, were you working on the night of October 3rd?
Yes.
All right. What capacity?
I was a stripper.
Okay. Is this the first time that Brennett had been a client of yours?
No.
Has he ever had an incident like this before?
Objection relevance.
I mean, it's establishing a pattern of history, sir.
I'm all out. Overruled.
Understood. Thank you, Your Honor.
What? Can you repeat the question?
Has he ever had an incident like this before?
Not that I remember.
He should have coached her. Fuck.
Has he ever made the comment, spray you down to you while you were dancing for him?
No.
Oh no!
Did you see who shot the gun that night?
I did not.
How did Brian
should've
get to the
coached
club
her.
that night?
I'm not sure how he got in, but I was dancing and Meg was carrying him into the booth. And me, Trisha, Liv,
It's not her
and
fault.
Meg
She wasn't
followed him
coached.
into the booth and started dancing for him.
Did he seem to be there willingly?
Yes. From my knowledge, I didn't see him show up outside.
Did he ever ask to be put down?
Objection leading.
You're not really leading, Your Honor. I'm asking a specific question.
And I agree. This is a simple yes or no question that could be considered foundational. You're overruled at this time, Lawrence.
Understood.
Can you repeat that?
Did he ever ask to be
I don't
put
think she
down?
was turned. I think she's
Put
answering
down?
to the
Not
best.
that I heard.
All right.
Man, Brian, get me up there, motherfucker.
Good.
All fucked up.
Okay.
Outburst to a minimum.
Did you hear Meg say
Yo,
anything while she
Ebonics,
was
thank
on
you
the
for the
ground
7
after
months.
being shot?
She pulled out a dildo, but then I walked away.
He's dead.
As she was on the ground?
Yes, sir.
What?
Did she?
This is
state
why
anything,
she should have
though?
been coached beforehand.
Objection asked and answered.
She didn't answer the question, Your Honor.
I need half a goddamn second here. Ma'am, is it your testimony before my court right now that after being shot, this woman pulled a rubber penis out of her pocket?
Yes. I'm not lying. It's true.
Actually, that
So-
is true.
All
just be
right.
crazy,
Hell yeah.
Eastside.
The next ESET, I hear you'll be at.
I
the
just wanted to be
courtroom.
sure that I had the timeline.
Oh yeah,
correct.
of course. Throw
What
out
was that
this
question?
guy.
I asked if she specifically said anything while on the ground.
And the objection was?
I don't believe I objected to that one, Your Honor.
All right.
Yeah,
I
you
wanted to be
objected,
sure.
asked and answered.
Oh yes, asked and answered. That's what it was. Because he
Um,
had already asked if she said anything.
But she did not reply, Your Honor.
You're right. She didn't actually reply. She just replied that the woman in question pulled a goddamn rubber dong out of her pocket after she'd been shot.
If I recall, those were actually two separate questions, Your Honor. It was asked what was said, and she said she didn't know to the best of her recollection, and then asked what she did, and that's when the dildo came into play.
No, Splinter, your orders mixed up.
Yeah, I believe we have a compound question problem here. So we're gonna cut it off at the first question being what?
We have seniors in the room. Can we refer to this as a marital aid?
My
please?
name
All right, fine.
is Jeff. Thank you for the 4 months, dude.
Holy,
Ebonics, thank you for the 7.
Okay,
Palmer,
let
thank
me
you for the
rephrase,
7.
Your Honor. I'll maybe
Yeah,
that's a little confusing.
We're gonna rephrase, yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Once she pulled out marital aid, did she say anything?
When she pulled out what?
The marital aid.
I'm not sure what that means.
The dildo.
Oh, she didn't. From what I know, she didn't say anything when she was down.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, not good, Brian. My God.
No further questions, Your Honor.
I don't know what. No, you ain't
Damn.
going nowhere, young
She
lady.
dropped the ball big time,
She
Bill.
had a strap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just have one question
Yeah.
for you,
Should've
Miss.
probably
What is your
coached her
relationship with
beforehand.
Officer Brian Knight?
Objection
fiance?
relevant. Objection relevance, Your Honor.
I'm asking about.
As well as objection to scope. There's two objections that fit it.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
I'll hear the rebuttal.
On the objection of scope, if I need to rebut to both of them, on the objection of scope, it was brought up whether Brian was a repeat customer during the initial line of questioning, and that is why I'm expanding upon that relationship to find out its depth and the relevance of the relationship between the depth of that relationship and this case is the testimony that she's offering before us today, whether it stands to integrity for any demonstrable bias.
Well, Your Honor, then it's also asked and answered because she already established the relationship as a repeat customer.
Right, but what
We
what
going
Lawrence has
back.
taken the very long way to get to here is that it goes to the witness's credibility, and so therefore is very much within scope. You're overruled.
Alrighty, Miss Quinn, what is your relationship with Officer Brian Knight?
I'm his fiance.
Okay.
Oh,
Motion to
fuck.
impeach this witness based on a romantic demonstrable bias.
I swear
mean-
to tell the truth and the whole truth.
I mean, why?
I'll hear
Honestly,
rebuttal.
it doesn't matter because
Yeah.
she didn't give us anything.
Yeah.
This actually helps us.
Mr. Mays?
True, actually.
Your Honor, I mean, she's pretty much useless anyway, so if he wants to impeach her, that's fine by us.
Damn, dude.
Savage. God damn.
Very well. Ma'am, you may step down. Strike this
Oh,
witness
shit, that's what
and all of her
Dr. Will,
testimony
huh?
from the record, please.
All right, duly noted.
Hey, you did fine. We should have probably coached you.
Oh, thanks.
Mr. Mays?
Right.
Well, hoping
What
it
about
goes
the dildo,
better. Your Honor, I'd like to call Liv Lawson to the stand.
Good luck.
Was I that bad?
I think it was your first time.
Was Miss Lasson's on the defendant's witness list?
Yes, she was.
Okay.
Yes,
Gotcha.
she was.
Gotcha. Okay. Just want to make sure.
We're fucked now. I mean, the ball was dropped
Ma'am, were
when
you
she
working
wasn't
the night of
coached
October 3rd?
because the key points weren't
What
even
was your
brought up in the
capacity?
questioning, so it's definitely over.
My function or what does?
Yeah,
capacity-
function, capacity. Sorry. What was your, how were you working as? What were you?
I was dancing.
Who were you dancing for?
I was
Oh, yeah, Deadeye.
dancing for
I
the
don't know if
crowd
Deadeye-
first,
Die-
and
Deadeye's
later
allowed up
on
there.
When Officer Brian Knight and Keel Sosei came, it was pretty quiet, so they were the only two in there, and I performed from Brian Knight.
Okay. How did Officer Knight show up that night? How did he get there?
Bill is doing amazing
This
for
is
what he was
I have
given.
learned after.
Half his
There had been
witnesses
some
didn't show up.
incident
To be
outside the VU. There was no
Objection.
ability-
Speculation.
I think he is.
She is stating to something that she has heard third hand and not something that she observed directly herself.
Yeah, I got nothing for that, Your Honor.
Then it's sustained. Please, well, you can rephrase the question,
Well,
but
how
ma'am,
did
you must keep your question. You must keep your answers
Yeah.
to things that you know from your experience and your experience alone.
Okay.
Did you see Officer Knight arrive that night?
No, I first saw him inside the club.
Was he with anyone?
He was together with Sosei.
Okay. Has he been a client before?
Not what I know of, other than what Evie Quinn told me those 20 minutes before.
Okay. Did you hear Brian say, ask if he could spray one of them down?
Objection. Leading.
I'm
It's a
going
yes
to
or no question.
I'm going to overrule you again for the exact same reason as I did the last time you objected to this question.
All right.
Sorry, ma'am. Did you hear Officer Brian Knight ask if he could spray one down?
Yes.
Did you hear Meg respond, "Oh yeah, Daddy"?
Yes, and I heard Evie Quinn say, "Oh no, not like last time." She didn't repeat or answer.
Oh my god! Yes!
So,
Oh my god! Oh god, babe!
Your Honor, sidebar.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
Approach.
It's got to be over here.
Go again.
Oh my god!
It's good news for your husband.
Was he just
confused.
trying
Was
to get
Mace
her
trying to argue like
on
consensual
perjury
shooting?
every time she says
Yes.
something he doesn't like?
Brian's defense is saying that they asked for it basically.
Oh yeah, it's.
Oh.
I just bingoed.
Wait,
I've been VU's biggest client for like the last year.
How much money have you sunk into her?
$500,000. Wait, to her or to the VU?
Is this like a
I
common
mean,
thing?
I was dating
with-
her.
let's go with
In
VU.
fact, I think I've dated half the
You were
strippers.
dating Liv at one point.
Yeah.
Yo, Brian,
Oh,
you gonna
God.
need me?
Talk about the money part?
Oh, I think I do.
All right. Hell
What
yeah.
are you witness for? Were you at the VU?
Oh, I was
there.
there,
Come here.
motherfucker. I saw everything.
I don't know.
Scott,
Side.
come here.
East side. I can't say that. I'm gonna get kicked out the courtroom from this asshole to my right.
Yes, yes,
you gotta
will.
say it for me.
Oh, isn't that what you usually
Not
do for
saying.
stripping?
No,
what?
no one can say
Why?
that.
Yo, why?
Yes, I
Yo,
was.
why does Deadeye get
what
thrown
I
out
said,
when the
man.
whole
I
right
was
side of the
there.
courtroom's
Yes, I
been
was.
talking
Girl,
the
came with your girlfriend
entire
calling somebody old daddy.
time?
That's what strippers do. They get
Okay.
money.
Or mind.
It definitely seems like he just gave you money for stripping.
Stripper? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I do got the body for it, don't I?
5K. No one's mentioning
I could make a lot of money.
The fuck is going on in this courtroom right now?
I have no idea.
And then after I stop all their hearts,
I think they're chit-chatting.
I don't think they want to mention it because if they do, then that's gonna look bad.
I can crack their chests,
Yeah.
massage their heart,
Yeah.
get it back.
He has been. No, come on.
It would definitely look like he was trying to pay her off.
I was there, motherfucker.
Fuck. Sorry, Dad. I'm like shoving
All
you to the
good.
side.
All
My
good.
bad. Yes.
What did Mesco talk to?
He was just messing
Yo,
with me.
what up, Coil? Bro, we need you in the court case. Where are you,
No, I'm
Soze?
doing my
Sure
job.
about that. Blink twice if you did. Blink twice.
Soze, the hero,
All right.
needs to be in here.
Your Honor, at this time, I'm done with my questioning.
Very good.
Hey, I used
Cross.
to date her.
She just impeached herself and
Oh,
committed
Okay,
perjury.
Miss Lassen, did you say that that a problem like this had happened
This
before?
is
That an
for
incident like this had
the
happened before?
VU thing.
I learned by Evie Quinn that had been happening before. Let me just repeat that had been happening before. I didn't know.
Objection
it
here,
until
sir.
That is sustained. Ma'am, once again, please keep your answers to what you knew at the time of the incident. Anything.
Yes, she
anything you
told me
learned.
before the incident. She told me
Oh,
before the
shit.
incident.
Hmm.
But I didn't know days before that. So I did know 20 minutes before the incident, as I replied to 2 times.
Okay, but you had been told that this wasn't the first time this type of incident had occurred.
Yes.
Okay, I think that's all the questions that I have.
She's lying on
Would
the
you
stand,
like to
so there's
redirect?
fuck all I can do. Your Honor, not at this
You
time.
can ask if I dated her.
Well, I mean, that just discredits her
yes,
again,
you may
right?
step down.
Oh, I mean, actually, she
Yeah.
said the "oh yeah, baby."
Oh yeah, daddy. You mean?
No, she says that Evie never said that.
No, she did.
If you
No,
had-
she said she did. I did. Or she did.
No,
No, she
said
did.
that.
Bill. You asked her, did Meg
no.
say, "Oh,
Maze?
daddy," when she went down?
And she said, "Yeah."
I think I'm gonna go hide in a vent.
Like, over there is like a lot of power.
You don't remember that part? I remember it very well.
She said that,
Your
right?
Honor, this time I'd like to call Brian Knight.
Oh. Oh fuck. I
Right
don't really
to- all right,
remember
Brian,
too much,
step
to be
forward.
honest.
Brian, there are a few questions I need to ask you before we swear you in.
Yes, sir.
Brian, you understand that by coming here and offering testimony today, you are waiving your Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination
What
as
is
it pertains
happening
to
right
this
now?
particular trial.
I do, Your Honor. I do,
you-
Your Honor.
Very good. You further understand that you will be submitting yourself to questioning by the district attorney who is attempting to prove you guilty of these crimes.
I do, Your Honor.
And you also understand that you are compelled to answer those questions. However, you may reassert your Fifth Amendment right at any time. But in so doing, I will strike the entirety of your testimony from the record.
Understood.
And this being understood, you still wish to waive that right and offer testimony at this time?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Bailiff, swear him in.
Okay, raise your left hand, please. Do you swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury, so help you the Holy Trinity?
I do.
He's been sworn in, Your Honor.
Mr. Knight, were you at the VU the night of October 3rd?
I was.
How did you get there?
I was responding to a call down at the Vanilla Unicorn, in which some hoodlums, unfortunately, whom we were not able to identify, were attempting to, I believe, steal a police car. It started to get a little hectic and resulted in these individuals starting to open up a fight. Punches were flying. At one point, the gentleman knocked me on the ground. And eventually, other officers were able to knock him down. It was both Kel Soze, who's right over there, as well as Conan Clarkson. After this incident took place, I was helped up back to my feet. Some words were exchanged. We didn't want to press any criminal charges too far because we believed that the individuals had learned their lesson. However, while that conversation was still going on, some strippers in the area started to, I guess, heckle us to come inside. There was some comments exchanged, and before much else was done, two of the strippers took both myself and Soze inside.
At this point, I'm going to object narrative, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yeah, Brian. Keep it short and to the point. Your attorney will elicit more information out of you.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So again, how did you get to the club?
I was taken against my will.
Who took you against your will?
Two of the strippers, I believe one of which was I believe her name is Meg.
How did she take you against your will?
Myself along with Soze were carried inside.
Did you ever ask to be let go?
I don't recall my exact wording, but there was definitely struggling. What are you doing? Let me down. Like, what is this? Namely, there was at least, at minimum, there was implications of it.
Once inside, did you feel free to go?
It's hard to say. Some of the incident, I have vague memories of the incident. If I may explain, I was later found that evening at the hospital. Apparently, I had been drugged.
Objection, facts not in evidence.
Rebuttal.
Your Honor, he's stating why he doesn't recall. It's not my question has every evidence. He's explaining why he doesn't have exact memory of that night.
Your Honor, may I rebut?
I'll hear the rebuttal.
If he had a incident in which he had to be taken to the hospital and he recalled being taken to the hospital, if this was to be verified as material fact, then he would have gotten that hospital report and submitted it into evidence. By the simple fact that it is not in evidence today, we can't verify anything that he's saying when there should be tangible proof to the fact.
Your Honor, at this time, I'm calling in to bring notice to Defense Exhibit D. This is a video footage of Officer Knight falling from a roof, at which time there's audio recording of Thomas Metzger placing him into a garbage can full of needles. There's also officer testimony to go with this.
How is that relevant to the current exchange on the floor?
Yes. How does that pertain to Officer Knight being at the hospital and being drugged?
Because that's when the incident occurred, Your Honor.
Oh my God, he always forgets.
And at what time there is officer testimony showing that he was in fact taken to the hospital. Through HIPAA, we did request the reports, were never provided them.
May I
believe. Oh, go ahead.
All right, let's hear it, Splana.
If he was having issues acquiring records of any sort, then he should have motioned for subpoena and gotten the court's backing to have those documents furnished.
Your Honor, at this time, I'd like to point out the subpoena to Internal Affairs that was granted, to which they refused to provide the report requested, stating that they don't believe in the court.
Right. That is
Your
that.
Honor?
Okay. Stop.
Understood.
That is a whole other problem that Chief Metzger, you and I are going to have to talk after that, after this, about that, and about what your IA can and cannot say yes and no to.
Your Honor, I do have a mitigating fact to that if you'd like to hear it.
Let me hear it, and then I'm going to put the court in recess and try and fucking untie this knot.
The updated version of People's A that was submitted as a PDF was given to us by IA in response to that subpoena. It was responded to.
Your Honor, when I went to serve the subpoena, I was not given any information, and that's why we're also calling Officer Swenson to testify to what he said.
All right, very well. So the objection on the floor is that Officer Knight is giving a statement that the facts which would be able to verify this, at least physical facts, and not in evidence. And your rebuttal to this is that the video shows a preceding event that caused him to go to the hospital.
It was an event afterwards which caused him to go to the hospital.
Okay,
with
very
needles.
good.
Oh, I see what he's
Very
saying.
good. So the event on the video is something that occurred that same day.
To my knowledge, Officer Knight would be able to clarify that.
Tell me about this video, Brian.
Yes. The night I was in the hospital was the same day, but then I was readmitted to the office. The video took place the next day. There was 2 different incidents with needles.
All right. So this video does not directly correlate to the claim that you are making right now.
It may it does, but definitely the day before has value as well. Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm trying to timeline this. The particular incident we are here discussing, and that you are standing accused of being the perpetrator of, happened. Let's call it day 1.
Right, day 1.
This video,
I found myself in the hospital. I was there with
Right.
my son Dan, and I was treated by a doctor. And they did take a report, which we did attempt to get over the last many days. However, did not receive. However.
All right.
I am aware of what the circumstances were surrounding it, as I was told by the doctor after my recovery was over.
Understood. The video, is it day 0 or day 2?
Day 2.
Day 2. All right. Thank you very much. I'm going to put this court into recess. I need a minute to untie this. Court is in recess.
I didn't think I was going up there. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Do you want to get an extension on the recess so we can talk? Because I need you to call and get a timeline before. Oh, ma'am. Ma'am, you're more than welcome to be up here and listen to make sure that nothing crazy is going on.
Okay, I just don't want to intrude.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
So's over there is there too. So,
well,
there was a medical report that we got that night, the one that we couldn't get from Dr.
Yeah, Svensson, the asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Swenson
has to take it.
So,
yeah, Dan was there as well.
Mm-hmm. And so
Bill,
Dan here still?
Dan was here. But so long and short of it, I don't remember too much as to what happened at the VU. However, Soze found me. Soze and I were both on duty, as I recall our conversation. I ended up passing out, went to the hospital. Turns out there was a needle in my ass, which we believe to have been could have only occurred while I was at the VU. There's a short time span there.
Mr. Mace?
Yeah?
Deadeye wants to know if he's going to be needed or if he can leave.
He's a witness. He heard the outburst of her moaning, etc., etc.
I know, but everyone who said that they've heard that has said, no, I didn't. after they fucking entered it into
Okay,
evidence.
he actually heard it. I think what should have happened is Evie should have been coached. I think she was responding to the best of her ability as opposed to the best of the ability of the case.
I don't know at this time, ma'am. Just ask him to bear with us a couple
You know, the
minutes. and I'll
best
see if I
ones are
can
the
get
ones
an
that
evidence.
remember everything, lawyer. You got to remember that.
Yeah.
These guys sewed this up real tight.
Well,
I know.
let me
and
give
by,
him the
And by
timeline.
getting a separate trial for yourself, sir, you took us off our witness list because I would have been able to recross you after they had called you.
Yeah,
So,
well, you know,
I
you guys
understand
didn't
you're
talk to me,
right.
so
let me give you the
I
timeline.
understand.
Let me give you the timeline. So, I woke up at the hospital with heroin in my ass the same night as the
there
video
was more
incident.
than heroin. I'm pretty sure there was crack, meth, everything in that shit. It was a cocktail of drugs.
And so I was pretty fucked up, and I vaguely remember some things leading up to when I got inside that room. The kidnapping, I remember. I remember something about the $5 blowjobs. I sat down, and I remember being feeling like I was stuck. I had 4 women in front of me. I remember jumping around trying to get out of there, and I couldn't. And then a 14-inch bovine-sized penis was a strap-on, different from the dildo she mentioned. But
Did the dildo
slamming into my stomach. In fact, that medical report would have shown that I had a bruise on my stomach. I imagine Soze saw it as well. In fact, the doctor saw it as well. Unfortunately, I don't know what the fuck his name was. Dan saw it as well. I remember him exclaiming, what the fuck is that bruise right there?
Okay, who can testify that Swenson was supposed to get the report?
I can. I saw him in there. Dan could too as well.
Okay.
Bill, you messed up your days. So
the worst thing is though, the police should have been investigating this thing. They didn't question pretty much anybody on scene except for the people they wanted to question. That was it. It was unbelievably,
Well, I mean, technically,
horrible.
that's what police typically do: is they get the strongest witnesses, right?
Well, you
Yeah.
question everybody on scene, though.
If
You get the
that
whole story.
fits your agenda, sure.
And that's what we're going to prove here with Bass's testimony, is that there is an agenda.
So to go further, so I remember, so the female who is alleging I shot her is the one that had that strap on and the one that attacked me with it. Prior to this,
she
she
attacked
was
you as
screaming.
well. This is disgusting.
Yeah, with the fucking dildo.
After drugging you and
Bill,
forcing you in there.
Wait.
Bill, ask for a recess before my questioning, okay?
Yeah, let's ask for a recess.
Thank you.
I feel like getting the timeline down is very important because
Yes, our timeline is off. You mentioned the wrong thing when questioning
but
Brian.
I asked if you could leave if you wanted to, and you said no. And now, just now, you stated you tried to get out of there but couldn't.
Wait, what did I say?
You said you felt poking and everything and tried to get out but couldn't.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
And I had asked if you felt you could leave if you wanted to.
I didn't.
And you
I don't
said-
think I said yes to that. If I did, that was confusion. I don't think I said yes. Did I say yes to that? I would have never said
I don't
yes
know.
to that.
I can't remember 3 minutes ago.
See, the problem is that justice fucked over my original witness list. And then I had to scramble when when she got kicked off the case and Artson came in.
I don't think I said that I couldn't get out of there.
Okay. Well,
I think I started
I'll ask
talking
again.
about absolutely.
And we'll see what they come up with.
So let's make sure we get the narration right because we seem to be messing up the timeline here. So after, so once again we were carried
hold on,
into
before
there.
you say this, did this bitch die?
No.
Nope.
Oh.
He's right there behind us. The white shirt.
And she hasn't had any medical follow-up for her alleged life-threatening injuries. She said she didn't, and the doctor said he did. The medical report's forged. This police report's fucking forged.
Yeah,
Like,
there's a lot of
there's-
contradiction taking place.
Like, I mean, the doctor's so fucking dumb that he signed the patient's name as a medical doctor at the end of the
very true
report.
What doesn't make any sense is we've been trying to request the medical report on the day I got attacked, and we still don't have it.
Double check. I think I got that to you.
Did you?
If that's the right report.
I got a report
No,
from
it's
Troy when he
not. The
fell
one that you
down.
keep getting, the one that I keep getting is the one on the next day with Metzger, not the day
Yes. That's the one
Soze
with
brought
Bill.
me into the hospital. So that's what's so confusing.
Yeah.
But regardless, the next day is when Metzger did what he did.
Yeah.
Wait.
And Hunter's not here, so we can't.
But you have an audio, right?
Mm-hmm.
That should be good, solid evidence.
Man, these guys fucking drugged a police officer, and the goddamn police are trying to shut you down. You look like Trump right now. These motherfuckers
Fucking
don't respect
crazy.
you.
It's absolutely crazy. You know what's also bullshit? We had the prosecution talking all kinds of shit towards the lawyer. Bailiff didn't do shit. She exclaims,
"Yep.
What am I supposed to do?" Then the moment Deadeye comes in here, she wants to
It's just
shut him down
inside.
every time. What is
Yeah,
this
exactly.
fucking bullshit?
When they talk about scope, I thought on defense you could pretty much bring up any questions you want relating to anything in the case. What were those guys talking about? Yeah, so what the fuck was that knuckle they talking about just before?
That's what I don't get. I mean, I opened up the questioning. I'm laying foundation. He can fucking cross it to the days the cows come home.
He should be able
He's
to say whatever
asking
the fuck he
relevance
wants.
and shit.
So he understands you do that on the rebuttal, don't you, or something like that?
Well, he can question it and discredit it, or he can.
Yeah, that's way
yeah.
way you can do it though. Is what I'm saying. He can't interject for that shit.
Yeah.
Maybe the DOJ is involved in this scam here, Brian.
Well,
Sounds like
I mean,
they're trying to work you in.
I mean, you should ask what happened to Dan by the DA, sir. The DOJ is corrupt, and it's very bad. And officer safety is of utmost importance right now. Because I mean, I have a case against the district attorney, and he's saying, "Hey, I didn't do anything wrong. I don't have to report crimes." But isn't he the one who prosecutes and is supposed to be looking out for the citizens of the city?
I want to, not to bring us back, but
Yeah,
do
no,
we
let's
know the
come back
timeline
right
now?
No, we don't.
Yes, you were at the VU. You
All right.
got
Needled.
poked, needled. Then you went to the hospital. Next day, you went back.
No,
to the
I went
hospital.
back with Soze.
Yeah.
All right. Do I have any
And then he
any
noticed I had
medical
gotten
professionals, anybody from Pillbox still here?
I take that silence as a no, Your Honor.
Yeah, Derek left, Your Honor.
I have reached out to Dr. Shaw.
Yeah,
I
I think
any kind
the
of
plan was
response
good,
from him.
but I don't think. I think the prep
All
fell
right.
through.
I'm going to continue this recess for another 5 minutes. I find myself at an impasse here, and I'm going to tell you why. We have what could be construed as possible exculpatory evidence that should have been handed over by the hospital and was not. I cannot. What?
Your Honor, I just want to point out that we believe the confusion might be coming from the fact there were two reports of similar nature so close together,
Right.
and we keep
Don't talk.
obtaining the one report but not this report.
That is all right. Like I said, I believe that there is a possibility for exculpatory evidence that is sitting within the IT banks over at the hospital. I cannot, in good conscience, allow this trial to move forward until that evidence is set within is brought before this court. If I cannot get Dr. Shaw here to either confirm or deny the existence of this evidence, I am going to place this trial into continuance. What that means is that we will end these proceedings for today, and we will reschedule for another date, and we will pick up where we left off. And I know that doesn't sound like a hell of a lot of fun, and it's really goddamn annoying, but in what,
my God.
Officer Knight here is claiming, and what the knowledge the hospital may have, could in effect clear him of various levels, if not all, wrongdoing.
Your Honor, as well at this time, I would like to point out that we do have testimony from other officers that IA had gone and collected this report from that night from the hospital.
Your Honor, I'm going to
we would
object to
be
this
able
as the
to-
counselor testifying to you.
That
this should come out in
is-
witness testimony.
Yes, Mr. Mays, this should come out in witness testimony. I appreciate it, but
Oh my
I
God.
think that our best option right now. 1 second, please. My phone is ringing. One moment, please, everybody. 5-minute recess, and then I'll let you know what's going on.
All right, let's go outside and get this done. Fuck's sakes. You guys just want to do it up here, or you want to do it outside?
Let's do it outside.
This is walking the park.
Okay, so drugs and then shoot. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I love how the strippers are like, yo, hey, yo, Deadeye, come on,
What
come
up,
outside.
motherfucker? Alright.
The medical report's on up, though.
It's like, oh man, such
Yeah,
a grievance
I honestly
happened.
think it's
Bro,
probably
they are
just a big
so just trying to
misunderstanding
scam the
between
PD money.
Killbots with the report we're requesting and so
Nah,
forth.
I highly doubt it. Those motherfuckers are trying to do a cover up.
Unload on me. Oh my God, wait.
These
now all of a
guys are
sudden
trying to
it's-
take us down for no reason.
Yes,
this is so fucking.
secondly, we
Did
have.
you hear what they said? Oh my God.
Brian, you need to return back to the witness stand.
Oh wait, did
Stand
I?
outside. Yeah.
Wait, did someone say
Yep.
that?
Yep. During recess.
Oh.
Just in case there's no talking to the witness and no witness tampering, anything like that.
Oh, gotcha,
Yep.
gotcha. Okay. All right.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, could you go outside and let Bill know that I need to stay inside, apparently, and Deadeye's gonna speak to him.
All right, I will. Good luck, man.
Doesn't
Appreciate it.
mean he was high at the time he committed the acts.
No. You would need.
Okay, Brian, let's go.
Hey, apparently, I was
No.
told by one of the judges that I need to stay inside since I'm up on the
Which-
witness. Oh, she did?
Well, it's not her courtroom, and the courtroom's in recess, so you're free to leave.
No, he's gonna follow what the
no,
judges
he
said.
needs to stay up there.
Ma'am, back off and mind your own fucking business. I'm sick of you.
Hey, Mr. Mays.
Ooh. All right.
That's
Oh,
a way to take
hell
this joint,
yeah.
Bill. He just
Well,
off on
you
a
know what?
maze.
You know what? After what she said when I asked the peanut gallery to shut up, then
Mr.
yeah,
Mays,
she deserves
calm
my
down,
respect.
please. Please,
What's
lower
your
your
place
Hey,
voice.
Bill,
sir?
Bill,
Miss-
What's your place,
let's
sir?
let's not fall to their level.
Mr.
you know?
maintain order in the
Mays,
court.
Brady,
that's
put
a-
that away, please.
That's an argumentative fallacy called moral equivalence. Just because somebody else does something doesn't mean that you're allowed to as well.
You know, I would be calling a mistrial if the witness stopped.
Jesus, this guy. I'm sure he's got a lot of friends.
Yeah. So let's talk over here, not to so as not to get
Yeah, we'll
Damn,
it's
you're like
fine.
criminal,
We'll
Brian.
clear it with Artson after.
Yeah, absolutely.
The cop's gonna run away from his own trial.
You know, this fucking bitch has been like letting the other side of the courtroom say whatever they want. Moment one
Yeah.
of the guys
So
on our
Bill said-
side comes in, just starts.
It's fine. I just won't hire her. Don't worry. Fuck it.
I believe
She can
that,
stay in DLC.
Unity is here.
Oh,
I'm like
for
the Trump
fuck's
of the
sake.
police department.
Oh no!
That's great.
All
That's
right.
great.
I need like 2 minutes.
Okay. Do you have
Sorry.
any questions about the timeline?
I will, but there's a little demon I gotta deal with real quick.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Gotta take a shit,
Is it a
man.
cat?
Dog,
I
probably.
think he's gonna take a shit.
He's a dog. Wait, so is it continue the day after, Brian? So tomorrow, or
I think my guess is he's probably getting clarification whether or not he.
That probably have to reschedule it, I'd say.
Yeah,
nightmare.
or
That's a nightmare.
alternatively, he's gonna come back in, and he's gonna have the medical report. That's what I'm guessing, because like he was saying that, right, and then he kind of went back. So maybe, I don't know. I don't think we did it. What am I allowed to go outside? Am I not allowed to go outside?
I don't know. I mean, anybody can walk over here and talk to you, apparently. What's the difference? I'm fucking confused.
It's absolutely fucking crazy. It's absolutely insane.
What really sucks is 2 witnesses that you need lied on stand about what happened.
I don't.
So
okay, so they should have been coached, and we should have had the facts straight. I mean, the case is going great, but yeah, she heard. I think she was willing to say anything, and
they've tried to hold me in contempt for coaching before, but I'll be another minute.
I'm just coming back right now. Wait, coaching a witness?
I just want to go
contempt?
home and wank. This is really strenuous.
Wait, coaching a witness is contempt since when?
That's what Bill is saying.
All right.
Well, they do that all the time.
Your Honor, my lawyer's dealing with little demons right now.
He's dealing. Oh,
What do you
no,
think
I,
he's taking
I,
a shit?
No, I understand. No, well,
mean, those are little
okay.
demons.
Well, I mean, if it's the same type of demons I have to deal with every once in a while. But yeah, your lawyer's gonna need to hear this.
Yep, A-firm, I think his demons are just need a snack.
No, I put mine to bed 2 hours ago.
Yeah,
3 hours ago. Hello, Unity. How you doing?
Unity. Good kitty.
Yeah, I'm at a point where Unity, I should have taken Dennis's example and just cut it right off and said no more. I shouldn't have come back. I shouldn't have said I'd come back.
Shouldn't have lied.
I didn't lie.
Lied.
I'm mostly retired. I'm like 80% retired.
Where's Mr. Mays? I'm sorry. I think I missed something.
Demons and sandwiches. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But Arson, we would miss your shining personality.
Ain't nothing shining about my personality right now. It's curmudgeonly and angry.
It's still shining.
Because y'all are about to make me do something that hasn't been done before. And so I'm going to have to figure out how to do it the right way. So thank you all for this. Why do y'all keep doing this to me? Do it to one of the other judges.
Okay. Your Honor, is it a verifiable fact that the defense asked for this evidence that's in question?
I have emails.
There you go. And I also very much know that that the IT systems over at Pillbox have been having issues these past couple of weeks. A lot of bad things could have happened. And in pursuit of fairness and making sure that that we uncover the truth, I have to do what I'm about to do. And you know what? You can just tell your client, you can tell your lawyer about this.
Yes, sir.
I am officially placing this court into an extended recess. I am putting a continuance on this case.
Oh, man!
I am already in touch with Dr. Shaw over at Pillbox Medical, who is at this moment looking into what is going on with that report. I will post on the main case. We will get this rescheduled. In fact, you know what? We're almost going to do it now. Can we reconvene Wednesday, 8 p.m. EST of next week? Can we make that work?
Your Honor, I believe Bill will have issues.
Who will?
I would.
I have a trial that day, but if it needs to be rescheduled, we can.
I might need you to push yours.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'll handle it.
Your Honor, I would have to check my schedule. I can't give a verifiable answer at this point in time.
I understand that. With 1 week, could you possibly get somebody else spun up if they needed to take over for you?
Absolutely, if I had to.
All right. Well, plan B. Yes.
I would just say make sure Mr. Mays knows about that. His schedule can be
I know.
Right.
He dug this grave, and he's going to get to lay in it.
All right. Just making sure you know.
Your Honor, I would only have a objection to this based on one stipulation, and that is that there is a verifiable fact that they did in fact reach out to Pillbox Medical Center within 24 hours of this case being convened, asking for documentation.
I can send you email, sir.
Okay,
yep.
That's the only thing that I would like to verify, that there was a request put in, and that request was not fulfilled. And if that is a time-stamped verifiable fact, then I concede to this.
Very well.
However, when it comes to the report that is going to
Sorry,
come, if one such report is found, I would also like that to be held to the exact same standards that it is going to be time-stamped and verifiable.
It will be as such. I'm not going to take some half-assed thing.
Alrighty, it's just this is very close to a potential miscarriage of justice, and I just don't want to. I don't want anything to be fraudulently entered.
No, you are right, but the problem is if I go the other way, then it is a miscarriage of justice in the other direction. So I'm stuck at this point. You understand?
Yes,
no matter which way we go, this case is going to be appealable by somebody based on the decision I have just made. So I am opting to make the decision in the safeguarding of the defendant's rights at this time, and to ensure that he is not unnecessarily convicted.
Understood. If there is exonerating mitigating factors that would come to light after the fact, that would also be appealable, along with the miscarriage of justice and continuing this trial. So I understand you're in a rock and a hard place. I understand your position, and that's why I concede to it as long as it's time stamped and verifiable.
And yes, I just got that note from you, Brian.
I have others as well, between exchanges with my lawyer as well as I believe his exchanges with medical staff as well.
Yeah,
it's been ongoing the last week.
Very good. Yep. Splainer, 2 days after the incident, October 5th is when the email went to Pillbox.
Okay.
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. My only remaining argument to that is that a subpoena should have been raised when a report was not furnished in a timely manner in order to get the court's pressure behind producing such documentation, as this is an affirmative defense and providing a mitigating factor, possibly an exonerating factor, but I'm going to call it mitigating for now.
They brought in T1000 to fight Brian on this. I am happy.
Falls upon the defense. Their failure of action.
He's so good.
I understand that, and it is not lost on me. But once again, like I said,
and Artson is amazing
I do not believe
everything
that continuing this trial when there are possible exonerating circumstances is going to be in the best interests of justice.
Understood. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. With that being said, continuance is granted. We will reconvene Wednesday, 8 p.m. EST next week. Mr. Mays, can you make that work with this much lead time?
Your Honor, Wednesday is the
28th, sir.
8th. I am unable to.
What about Tuesday?
That early.
What about Tuesday?
Tuesday I could do.
All right. All right.
Next week, Your Honor, unfortunately, is already Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Very well. Mr. Splainer, Tuesday, can you make that work with this much lead time?
I'd rather go to jail than not play Legion.
Yes, sir.
At 8 p.m.?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that works.
All right, very well. This court will reconvene Tuesday, the 27th at 8 p.m. EST. Until then, I need to let everybody know I am issuing a full gag order on this case at this time. Nobody is to speak about these proceedings to anybody, not even to each other. Am I understood?
Yes,
Your Honor.
Any breaking of my gag order will be considered a contempt of my court, and I think y'all remember how seriously I take that.
Your Honor,
may I ask a question for clarification?
Yes, sir.
May I speak to my lawyer? And
yes, sir. Absolutely. No, the attorneys acting within the interests of their client, and the district attorney acting within the interests of the people may, of course, speak to the witnesses that they have already have on their lists. Mr. Splainer speaking with any of the defense witnesses without the defense being there. Don't do that.
Yes, completely understood, Your Honor. I've already rested my side of the case, so my only communication would be privileged within the district attorney's office and its members therein.
Officer Nat, you are not to have any type of contact as it pertains to this case with any of the witnesses. Your client, your lawyer may do that for you.
Understood, sir. What about Soze and Bass?
As long as it is not pertaining to this case,
okay.
Everything is. I understand you. In the course of your normal duties, etc., so on and so forth. You're obviously going to have to, but no discussion of the case is what I am saying.
Understood.
All right. I hate every single one of you for making me do this. We are adjourned for now. I will see you all back here Tuesday at 8 p.m. EST. Thank you all very much. Chief Metzger, if I could please speak with you for a moment.
Officer Knight?
Hey.
We need to go speak to
I think some people
Sam.
did leave, so just if you make that an announcement.
Yeah, I'm going to make it a full announcement.
Brian, do you need
Your Honor, I do.
I think I should be good.
I do have one point of clarification.
Thank you for coming down.
Yes, of course. I got your back.
The discovery period is not reopened during forbearance, correct?
No, the period of discovery is not reopened. The only reason I am doing what I am doing is because, like I said, possible exculpatory evidence exists.
Well,
and I believe it is,
having part two.
Yeah, and you're thinking about if this evidence were to come to light after a verdict was already read,
it would be an automatic repeat. It would be an automatic.
It would be an appeal. Yeah, it would be appeal vulnerable. So I completely understand that, and that's why I yield to it.
Such a good Katie.
All right.
Hey, Judge
Joe
Arson, I
Mays,
think
why
should
didn't you
talk to,
subpoena those
Trooper
documents?
Soze actually about IA,
About IA?
Yeah, it's not really my baby.
All right.
I'm sure he's already
and
gone.
He's
so
already
I'll talk
gone.
to him.
It's
yes, sir.
honestly,
Can you ask-
the biggest thing
Can
is
you
that
can you ask the cat to move away from the door?
Here,
because I
come
was
on.
in
Yeah,
contact
with me because I don't
up
work for IA.
until
Nope. I understand.
And I had faith that it would be delivered. And
With a cat.
He's a good kitty.
Yeah.
Can we go in there?
Unfortunately, this is a giant
thank
mess.
you.
There's a lot on my plate,
I'd like to
and
keep at
I
least
mean,
60
I've
Oh,
already
sorry.
had
I didn't hear
a
you.
Don't make
department
excuses
telling
for
me.
yourself.
Well,
Don't say
I've
there's a
al-
lot on your plate. It's weak.
I think you
what?
did amazing.
I've
Bill.
already had a
did
department
really well.
telling me they don't have to
See,
abide by subpoenas. So what
it
faith
doesn't
do I have
like
that
me. I've
pillbox
already,
does as
I've
well?
already had a
Who
talk
said they
to the
don't have to
cat.
abide
The
by
cat
the
doesn't like me.
Swenson, who
Okay.
was called as witness and didn't show up.
Yeah, I think it's because.
All right. Well, a subpoena is a subpoena.
System being.
A
Yeah.
judicial subpoena is the big subpoena. It's the biggest subpoena.
No,
Yeah, he
no.
doesn't recognize.
HIPAA
I've
doesn't
seen this
apply to a
multiple
judicial
times. I've seen it
subpoena.
at the
If we say
hospital.
you got to hand it over, then it's a
Yeah.
judge. Unless
Yeah,
you're in
they
the
just won't let you
military and
retire
it's
or
a
arts them.
terror operation, you don't say no to a judge. A judicial subpoena is like sacred.
It's the big
It's got a papal decree.
To be fair, if Swenson had shown up, we could have established that he actually. went and
Yo,
got
what
the
a
report as well.
crazy trial, bruh.
Was he subpoenaed?
Yeah.
Brody,
He
fix your
didn't
damn
show up.
voice.
No.
You should make
this
note.
problem a lot.
I wonder if
I'm
the
already
court-
in,
It's not my
talks
case.
with
It's
the
not my
judge.
case. I'm just gossiping. I'm just making note of what's going on.
Yeah. No.
Hi. There we go.
Generating
I'm
feedback.
doing as best I can, sir.
You're doing great. You got beat up on a
Oh,
couple
then
of
he's
objections.
perfect.
Well, to be fair, I
But,
beat him up on a couple, and that's how the boxing match goes, right?
But the DA's
Mhm.
office is considered.
But he
the
got
dark
he
side.
got like a pick
Well,
six
compared
on
compared
you
to our
early-
firm,
early
yes.
on.
I mean,
The
there's no medical report
Nice.
of injuries, so.
So are we able to
To follow
coach
up
Yeah, Braun
things.
never shows up, so
witnesses?
it's just me.
Crane have a murder
Sorry,
trial
Brian?
coming up.
Are you able to what?
Coach the
Yep.
witnesses.
Wow.
In other words, review
Yeah.
what's being
We'll
asked
see.
and whatnot.
We'll see what crazy shit happens. In the
That
next little bit.
is absolutely expected. There's
Right.
been some confusion on that because DA Hallow said at a law school one time not to coach
What is his life
witnesses
expectancy
because it's
like
not
these
fair,
days?
which I thought was a really weird thing to say.
Yeah, and my
And,
bar's been threatened
I
by him as well.
discouraged
There's a cycle
I
now.
discouraged that. I expect witnesses to be coached and to know why they're witnesses and what they need to be talking about. Those are things that are, I think, important to the coherence of a court case overall.
True.
Yeah.
That's just me.
You got Cameron.
I think where we kind of flopped there.
Wait, where did Crane end up going?
Is I think Evie should have been spoken to. I think she was very confused because there's a lot of things she witnessed that I think she was afraid of giving the answer to, thinking it was not in the best interest.
Okay, so wait.
To be fair, too, I mean, even if we had coached her, she would have been dismissed as a witness because of the relation.
The thing is, though, that relation only, that happened while I was drugged up. I don't want to fucking be her. I don't want to marry her.
For that one, and they kept saying no.
Who would?
She's a stalker.
Yeah, it'll take like.
But to be fair,
I know.
You never
Wait, you know
this?
this?
You that right?
Of course I know.
Oh man,
I'm a successful judge.
I'm pretty sure she's gonna go to. If I end up in prison, she's gonna end up trying to get in prison just to be with me.
Attempted murder trial.
And then what do I do?
Someone's trying to get into my car.
A, sorry for snapping on you. B, would you be able to
no
let
good.
Stanton and Artson know that we still need that meeting when they're done with Metzger?
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I can't walk in there, so yeah. Thank you. All right, we have a meeting with Stanton and Metzger.
Maze,
Or
come here.
Stanton and Artson.
Maze.
What?
Come here.
What?
I just want to say that I was here 45 minutes late because I had other shit I had to do. But I'm thoroughly impressed with you on this case.
Agreed.
Like, no sarcasm. I'm actually really fucking impressed.
Yeah, did you take
Thank you,
steroids?
sir.
Your
Did you take,
cross-examine
like, lawyer
is like
steroids?
A+, actually.
No, I didn't take steroids. It's just when I have a
I'm glad
fucking
the
real
others
case
notice
and
it.
people aren't feeding me
I
lines
think-
of bullshit. I
For
can fucking
those
do
who
something with.
understand what's happening, Metzger or Bill has been insane.
I am still under the belief that absolutely everyone should be given representation, and everyone should have their day in
He's
court
been
if they believe they should. But
insane.
when I have proper evidence and a proper
Even
case,
though he hasn't done any like oh shit moments,
it's a different result than
people
bullshit.
are missing on the
Also, you sound
subtleties
horrible. Are
of
you
his
okay?
oh shit moments.
I heard you got snowed in or something.
Well, we had 15 inches in one night.
Man, that's a
And,
dream. Oh,
I know. I want snow. I want snow right now.
That's a fever dream right there.
No, that's a small snowfall.
Wait, where's your brain?
That's small. Northern
The objections.
Fuck, I wish.
The
I hate winter.
he's
I need
he's
snow.
really
I need to go
establishing the
snowmobiling.
notion that the
Okay,
entire
well, we have the
investigation
snowmobile
revolving
capital of the
everything
world,
is
which
based
is,
on
they have rallies of
flaky evidence and an
2,000-3,000
investigation that
snowmobiles
wasn't
at a
even
time.
thoroughly
All right, well,
done.
we're the best snow on earth, all right? So
What?
that's our statement.
Huh?
Utah.
Oh.
Ew.
Utah is the greatest snow on earth,
I don't
apparently.
even know where Utah is on the map.
Yeah, but you're not even allowed to have
Nobody does.
caffeine.
Sure, we can. That's
I just
not,
want it to be
that's not the Utah.
summertime
That's just
year
Mormons.
round.
That's not even true.
All I
Yeah,
want.
I can still go and cop.
Yeah, Mormons say think they can't have caffeine, but like, that's a long story, Hallow. Not gonna get into it.
Hello, do you have a lawyer
What's up?
here?
For what?
Yes or no?
Do I have
do
a
you
lawyer
have a
here?
lawyer that you'd want to speak to me with?
Technically, Splainer would be my lawyer, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Where
What's this
the
for?
fuck did Splainer come from?
Since Hawthorne doesn't have a passport in this city, Splainer takes his place.
What?
Yeah.
The city isn't synced up to the main city, so Splainer has to come into the city instead of Hawthorne.
Huh?
I'll
Great
explain
minds
it to you
think
later.
alike.
Just smile and nod.
Are you
Brian.
okay?
Are they? Are they? No,
They're one.
They're the
they're
same.
one of the
They're the same
mind.
brain. They're the same mind.
You're asking me if I'm okay while you're explaining some of the weirdest shit I've ever heard in my
Yes,
life.
Splainer and
So
Hawthorne are the same
because
mind.
one guy can't come into the city, another guy needs to come in. What the fuck?
They're the same mind. One of them doesn't have a passport because the cities aren't synced up.
What are you smoking? What the fuck?
Oh my god. I don't know how else to explain this to you.
He's a temporary fill-in until the other guy can get in here. Like
Oh, so the other guy is
Splainer-
coming.
quarantine right now.
If
He's
Splainer-
Yeah, at
quarantined
some
up.
point.
Yeah.
If Splainer had cosmetic surgery, it would be like they're the same person.
I have
And a
no
fucking
idea what you
accent.
guys are talking about right now.
I feel like he's trolling at this point.
have you not read the latest announcements,
Do
boys?
you not know how to explain this right, you assholes?
I said that he's here until the other
Jesus
guy's able to
Christ,
use
you've
his
been
phone.
so
All right,
like
hold on.
used to being loose. You don't even know how to do it anymore.
Yep.
Wow.
So Hawthorne is not here yet, and so Slainer is filling his spot as special prosecutor.
Yes.
Oh,
for
gotcha.
the time being.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know, that
that's all
makes
you guys
sense.
have to say.
I don't, what,
All you
what,
have to
what
say.
the fuck are they talking about? Sharing a brain and shit?
I don't
Jesus
know.
Christ.
Well, to be fair, maybe they were one of Agnes's patients.
That
True.
wouldn't be a fucking surprise.
A hamster ball in there somewhere.
Mind you, I've heard she's done body swaps before. She could always.
No,
swap
I
his
refuse to acknowledge that.
Brian thinks I is 100% going after a lot of
I think she's also
officers
behind the zombie
in the
outbreak
shift
that
that
happened a
he's
few
in.
weeks ago.
I mean, evidence points to it. Metzger said himself there's 29 out of 30 cases
ma'am,
are for
did
NA
you
officers.
Hear the outburst by the
And let's
DOJ one.
Yeah,
Wait,
among
did you
other
call her
things.
Western?
But
Sorry, Crawford.
Mm.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you hear the outburst by the DOJ when I asked, or DOC officer when I asked that that side of the peanut
oh,
gallery be
what the
quiet?
fuck was that? Was she like ready to suck some like fucking HC dick to get her?
Well, no, she
fucking
yells at me.
cadet?
She goes, "What the fuck do you want me to do?
Yeah,
You want me
what
to
the
fucking
fuck was
gag them
that?
and bag them all and just make them all shut up?"
Yeah, I'll
would
be
not
honest. I was
have
pretty
had it.
shocked she said that.
I would not have had a
Oh, you
problem
did
if
hear
it
it.
wasn't for
Okay,
the
good.
fact that the entire prosecution side was talking the entire court
That's
case.
why Wesker and I went back there to get people to shut the hell up.
The only part
I
I
was
remember
going in
openly
contempt
talking
the entire
about was
time.
when there was recess or when I was losing it at Evie Quinn talking about a dildo. And I'm
Well,
pretty sure
I
everybody
did-
in the courtroom was losing it at that point.
But I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't
you-
need to hear that when Liv went up on the stand that fucking Metzger was getting a chubby and shit like that.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. Next time, tell us. I'm going to start making it a habit of standing back there. People are being loud. Tell me. I'll throw them in prison, 100 months contempt. I don't
Well,
care.
You know,
It's-
just a
it's
couple
disrespectful to
more
everyone
months
else.
and we won't have to deal with this anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Wait, really?
Yeah, the new courtroom's fucking huge.
Dude.
Oh, nice.
Are they still?
Yeah, if you want to be a dumb cunt like on the other side, go right ahead.
That's what, exactly.
Hey,
what-
who's trying to get in here?
Hello.
Hey,
Justices are still there.
Larry,
All right.
did you need
Brian?
me?
Yeah, I guess Maze
Yeah.
needs to talk to us.
Brian,
Really,
let's
get
go.
in there.
Bro, but I understand.
You two, can we speak with you real quick?
Uh,
Yeah,
I don't think
5
that's a good
minutes.
idea.
Oh, we were
Okay, then how about
no, for what? For what? For what
how about
purpose?
Stanton and Holden?
Yeah, no, that is fine.
Okay.
Sorry, gentlemen. Appearances.
Judge Holden, I think you need to jump.
Definitely thought that would have been a bad idea.
Sorry, no, I okay. Honorable Stanton, you requested evidence in regards to the civil case filed by Dan Faley against the DA.
Preliminary
Yeah.
evidence. Yeah.
So
something,
we
you
do
know.
have the audio recordings from the room for the full interrogation. Yeah. We're securing them right now. We do have them in Trooper AJ Hunter's possession. Officer Knight and Hunter grabbed them. We're just making it feasible to be entered into evidence, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I was gonna wait 24 hours.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to speak with you. I can't exactly put that on the docket right now because I don't have it.
Okay.
But I need to put it in a manner that we can hear the audio, if that makes sense.
All right. We'll do that. I'm just gonna.
Have we confirmed there wasn't a camera inside?
Well, I mean, that's something that the other person's dealing with right now.
Oh,
that's why I wanted them here.
I gotcha.
That's
Yeah,
why I wanted that
so
person
Yeah.
here.
Just,
So,
Which is that person? Oh, yes. I don't think I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So,
Shit,
um, right now we're checking the quality of the video camera in there with the higher ups, and making sure that that's usable, or the audio. But one of the two is usable for sure, if not both. That we're waiting on the powers that be to answer that question.
Maybe
if that makes sense, sir.
If I could recommend something here, I understand why Artson can't come inside. Do the
y'all need time? Yeah. Do y'all need time to get the evidence on the thing?
Yes. And I was at the end of my 7 days. Right now, I can send you the conversation that we're having as evidence that it is going to be admitted, but I can't
So
produce it.
Let me throw this at you another way. Artson is the one that should
make that call.
So there's a video camera.
I think it'll be fun.
There's a video camera and audio device in which things were recorded, and the quality of it is going to depend on what the IT says, whether or not IT can properly decode the video that was taken down in Mission Row PD. Artson knows somebody who will be able to tell us whether only the audio's on that tape or the video.
Okay.
And
Does that
if
make
you
sense?
check your email real quick, I sent you that conversation. So I'm gonna need, if I may have until say Sunday to produce the final product, that would be greatly appreciated. So this case doesn't get thrown out again. I was at the end of my 7 days. We've been trying to work on this, but I had to file the case.
I'm about to send this over to you right now, Holden.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I can do
I
that.
think I should be good here, right?
Yeah,
you
you're
want to
good.
talk, Bill?
No, I just wanted
Right.
you to confirm
Hey,
that you had the
Good
tape.
job, Bill. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
You're going up against a fucking mountain with half the witnesses that you needed, and you know, at the end of the day, you're helping the little guy.
Thank you,
So I'm just gonna say, yeah, I'll give you some time. I'll just ask on the docket where it is.